There it is. I made a complainative friggin' text earlier, and now I'm getting screwed over. Don't complain, or you're gonna have your same problems back, like always. Fuck. Thanks for the 500 people who showed up there. You know, the the reason why YouTube would do something like that is because when the numbers tank hard, all right, if they friggin' turn the friggin' dial off on my crap, and the number tanks hard, they can be like, well, look at this, where your number tanked hard. Look at that. Look how bad you were doing then. Because it's never about how friggin' good you do. It's about how bad you do. You should do better. You work for me. You see, this is the problem with the goddamn world. Everyone wants shit to be perfect. Carpentry is about the perception of perfection, not actual perfection. The closer you get to it, yes, you'll see it in the product. Because it takes a true craftsman to get furniture perfect. I should know. I've only been doing this for friggin' 30 years. An artisan furniture building carpenter can make it look amazingly perfect, but it's still not going to be 100% perfect because every piece of wood is an organic thing. It has slight curves to it. But YouTube, you know, we want to, basically, there's no one in here. Look, there's no one in here. There's no one registered on the other side there. Look at that. You see? Nobody. It says there's one person. That would be me. There's nobody. I have one up here, like, I have two likes there. You know, what's their game? Is their game to drive me crazy? Because that doesn't friggin' help. That doesn't matter because the world already did that to me. There's nothing gonna fix that in me now, right? Like, I'm not gonna wake up tomorrow and finally friggin' act like a millennial, even though I am one in some ways. Cheers. Yeah. That shit just kills my morale, man. You talk about working hard. You work hard. Work real hard. Is this even public? I wonder if it's public. It's public. It's got to be. No one's coming back because they won't friggin' send my. They won't send a thing out that says that to my fans, my peeps. Hey, you lost him. There he is again. No, they're not gonna do that for me. All right, you know, no one's coming back. It's great. It's whatever. Whatever. Motherfucking 4th of July. Yeah, I remember when I got fired. Shout out to Ray's Pizza, Clayton, North Carolina. Fired me on the 4th of July. Whatever. I guess no one's coming back. So, yeah, whatever. All right. I'm just going to let the stream run. And I'm just going to sit here and rant and talk. I get it. I can't have a fucking... I can't have a conversation with people. I can't... They won't come back. People don't come back when it kills your stream. It killed your fucking stream for you. Hi, we're YouTube service. We are doing you a favor at killing your stream. Ah! Fucking stupid. Stupid. get it. I won't be able to drink it. It's cool. Every single time. Whatever, you know. Quit now, man. Quit now. Just like all the comments that I get. Yeah. YouTube just does it. YouTube does it. YouTube. Not the comments, not people. YouTube does it. Whatever, you know. And then they kill your stream, and then they don't put you fucking back on people's friggin' shit. Nobody's here. Nobody's fucking here. 0 people. Zero people. There's no one here. There's nobody. For God's sakes, what the hell, man? 3 people. 3 people or 0 people? What? 3 people. 0 people. It literally just changed from 3 to 0 when it saw my face look at the friggin' screen. What the hell? This is so frustrating sometimes, y'all. It's not my fault, okay? I pay extra money for good friggin' internet so that I can have full up value, okay? Not only do I need it sometimes for my job, but it's whatever, right? You know. And then no one talks to me ever. Just, it says 0. Now it says 4. All right, look. I swear. If this dies again, I'm going to come back one more time. I'm not playing around. If you want to hang out and it dies, and I'm going to come back on it, okay? I had friggin' 60 people in the stream. I had 500 views in like 20 minutes on that stupid damn video, that stupid live. You wonder why they're telling me to shut up, to stop. It's what I'm saying. I see how many subs I get a day. You know, anywhere between 5 and 10 and every day. Thank you all, by the way, because 5 subs a day for someone who just started, supposedly. Every single time, man. I gotta go get another Coca-Cola because they kept dropping that one and it just went friggin' flat. It's just, you know, this stream is really, it's like, happy 4th of July, people. Is this how America works? What do you mean what happened? I got throttled on friggin' YouTube's end again. I had like, dude, I had 60, and then I had 70, and then it goes, and then it goes 60, 50, 40, and then there was 5 people. By the way, thanks for you 5 people coming back. Because I'm bracketed right now. Because I don't have the 1,000 subs. Just like it kept happening earlier when I wasn't at 500, but when you hit a certain number close to it, it starts to change that for you. Yeah, I know. Whenever I'm on a roll, I always get throttled and cut by YouTube. And they're already showing friggin' ads on my stuff. I know, because I don't have premium on this particular account. So when I watch my own, and they serve me an ad to watch my video. That's real nice of them. I was trying to like just recap a bunch of stuff. Now I'm, dude, like, this is the way my life has always gone. This is the pattern of business. They don't want you to succeed. They want you to struggle so hard every single time. But you know what? I'm telling you right here, right now, motherfuckers at YouTube, I will kill the next motherfucker that walks in here to this goddamn garage. or the stream right here. You walk in through there. Fuck. You want to see a madman? Keep doing it. I'm telling you. Yeah, they suck. They suck big time, dude. YouTube wants you to fucking hate yourself to do this. You know, unless you're Casey Neistat, and you're one of those guys who's basically friggin' saying, don't ever not move the camera. You can't be on YouTube if you're using the camera. Fucking Casey ass piece of crap. You talk about these huge hardcore friggin' creators. All of them are idiots and assholes. You know, dude, it's like, no, it's idiots and assholes. Why must I suffer the slings and arrows of idiots and assholes? It's like Shakespeare, purely Shakespearean, how all this is working out for me. Yes, my good friend. Not to mention the fact that I have to build a safety belt for the friggin' stream now, because this thing tends to want to fall out the friggin' harness. I did get some equipment. I got a monopod. You've already seen the fruits of that labor, and the fact that that movie recommendation was not some manic movement exercise with me being able to not stand up. Hey, Red Hooded. I'm glad you're back after the giant rant. But I did get some equipment that holds a. So I like this cane, by the way. Even if you're not into filming, even if you just want a cane, okay? Sorry, y'all. Let me just pull that jankety thing out right now, because there's a reason I had it's jankety. This is a Manabilly. I don't know, it's like ripped off by a really good brand. But essentially, the monopod on the bottom can be a giant selfie stick, right? When I say giant selfie stick, right, I mean like giant selfie stick, right? Here, let me do it this way. You put that kind of handle here, and then I think I also have it's coming on the way. It's like a little wrist thing, like cradles your wrist right there, so that you can use it as a super long selfie stick. Now, why would I recommend this to people who work? I don't know. You check gutters? Do you check gutters? Because if you check gutters and you have your phone and you put a little phone mount on the end of that, what are you gonna do? You're gonna check them gutters with this thing. You ain't gonna climb the ladder. You just check the gutter. And when I say check the gutter, boom, put the camera up here, and you go, look down that way, turn it, look down that way. I've been using selfie stick for that for years now. This one's just way better of a prospect. And then it's also a weight-bearing cane. So when I have it tightened out, sorry, y'all. I swear I'm getting over that cold. I'm pretty sure it was just bronchitis from dust sickness. But yeah, with that on there, and then here's the other part. If I wanted to run just it as a monopod, right? You can take that out, and there's your monopod. Okay? What I'm saying is, like, is that good for camera people? Sure. Is that good for tradesmen? People who are looking for things in weird places? Yeah, that's a great idea for people. I had 75 people here, and then YouTube told me no. She's just ultra super annoying. And when they killed my last stream, right? It makes it impossible for people to find this one. Even though it's a completely different algorithm and all this stupid crap, it's whatever. Look, I can't be excited about anything right now. YouTube is designed to demoralize and turn you into a pretty hate machine. That's it right there. I mean, I was already a pretty hate machine, folks. Don't get me wrong. I just hated everyone, I think. Why would you guys not give a crap? Everyone, not you guys, but like people generally. You know, whenever I had a good idea, they're like, "How would you know? You're just a kid." Thanks. Kid. Yeah, just discount it to my youth. Cool. Don't discount the idea that you might be wrong and you're a stubborn old piece of crap, and that's the reason why you're telling me I'm wrong. Is because you're a stubborn old piece of crap, and the only thing you ever heard in your life was that you were wrong. Remember that, Coach Hess? Yeah. I remember you, Coach Hess. Chuck Hess? Yeah, we all called you Rudolph Hess. Don't act like we didn't know what the hell you were. All smiles at the black kids till they turned and, yeah, it's cool. Look, hey, the best Chuck I ever met, Chuck Tipton, by the way. And no one knows Chuck Tipton, but he's a drummer. He's a local drummer. He's an amazing guy. I think he runs the Guitar Center. And he sounds just like this, right? He sounds kind of like Elvis. Hey, what's up, Chuck Tipton? Like, you talk about, like, Ward Rackley, right? Does anyone remember Ward Rackley? Anyone in the chat? No. See, that's part of the problem. I just don't have an active chat, really. Does anyone remember King of the Hill? There's the episode about this guy, Ward Rackley. Does anyone remember that? No? Okay, well, I'm going to assume that no one remembers it, but there's this episode about I think it's Dale, and he's like, it's not a Rusty Shackelford one. It's specifically, like, it's tangential to Rusty Shackelford, but, like, right, like, and it's basically the whole reason why the Rusty Shackelford went down the way it went, right, is that eventually they copied, hey, Invisible Kingdom, cheers. I will cheers that. My God, I like your name. That's like the very nature of that's like the very nature of nature itself. Yes, it's the hidden invisible kingdom that we all have not quite understood quite deeply enough yet. Anyway, so Ward Rackley is a character in King of the Hill, okay? But I can tell you from a fact, I grew up with the guy. He is not a character. Invisible Kingdom. I'll get to that in a second. I'm super stressed. It's true, but like it's not the live streams. It's not YouTube choking me. Honestly, I expect that at this point in my life. The expectation that people are going to tell you you're going to lose has been so prevalent in my life. I just don't hear it anymore, really. But I still have every right to complain about stuff. And as much as I'm stressing, I'm really not. I am sitting here saying this with a smile on my face. So cheers to that. And I try not to, man. I get what you're saying, even though you didn't say it very expandively, but like you said it like really boiled out and like a delicious little caramel. So. I mean, honestly, I think I gotta say stuff sometimes because, like, if I don't, what you think is my stress, that's actually anxiety, will certainly just turn into a giant ball of stress. Anyway, so Ward Rackley. Okay, just to throw this out here. Okay, he's not a fictional character. He works for American Dad right now. Yeah, my buddy Ward Rackley. He works on Bob's Burgers now. That's it. Yeah. We all went to high school together. Man, I love this guy. He's such a real, like, just an amazing dude. Super caring, super big nerd. Yeah, this is kind of like his little brand that he's been running with. You should check his stuff out. He's doing a lot of stuff, but he's a real person, right? Like, this is what I'm trying to get at, right? Like okay, right there. Like that's my buddy from high school, Ward. That's I love you, dude. That's awesome. Like, uh, that might be a few years after high school, but when someone says like, "Yeah, man, blah blah blah," well, you watch this? You know anyone famous? I'm like, no, I don't know anyone famous, but I know people who are infamous. Sure, myself included. Like if I said my full name on stream and you were anywhere near me when you grew up, you would know who I am because everybody knew who I was. I'm 6'6". I stick out like a sore thumb. And if you couldn't tell, the whole having a giant personality with a giant existence thing doesn't make it any easier. So, yeah, and trust me, man, I didn't take my medicine today, and I went because, dude, like I ran out. Okay, like I had to go get my prescriptions, so I go get the prescription. Okay, I didn't take the medicine all day today. Okay, it's fine. I'd rather not, honestly, because it's just Adderall. Okay, it only turns up what I need and not what I don't. Which is why I take such low doses. By the way, I know, dude, I'm not like addicted to it. I just lost some. I'm not addicted to it because I honestly I don't want to have it going on a lot. I like to take my days off from it. It's a tool, okay? Like tools, everything's a tool. I might be a bit of a tool, but at least I get shit done because that's what tools do. Anyway, look, I was gonna be like, I'm gonna recap a lot of things here. I was gonna pull out that stupid handle that was like my first like 5,000 views. This is like one of my first 10,000 view videos. Me just saying I had to replace that plug got me like 10,000 views in like friggin' a half a week. And the friggin' paint video that I still get friggin' comments on after nearly 400,000 views on that stupid paint video. After all of this, and I changed the plug, by the way, and that did good too. Dang it, people like it when you're using these old things. By the way, I saw a bunch at the thrift store, and I wanted to buy them. I just don't have the money right now, y'all. I'm broke right now. I'm flat flipping broke. Pops bought me the new Amsterdam. He says, "What kind of vodka you want? What do you drink?" So I was like, "Don't give him a weird name. Don't give him Freeze. Don't give him Sky with two Y's. Don't, he's old school. Get New Amsterdam. Because, he's from New York. He's from New Amsterdam. By the way, our family basically started New Amsterdam. So, you want to figure out what my family name is, go ahead and friggin' search for that. You can just go look on friggin' Facebook. Look here. Look, there's 5 people. My last name is Palmatier. I am one of only 4 people in town. 4 people. That's not doxing myself. That's literally just saying that information was super easy to find. But no, Palmatier is like a very long-held, deeply New Amsterdam kind of name. My dad's family, mostly Dutch. So, special thanks to the 3 people or 4 people who are hanging out, man. I did it like after having like a big, huge bang and then like coming back immediately as hard as possible. No, it just kills my momentum. It destroys my existence. And then it feels like I have to spend maybe 3 or 4 more hours here working this one stream so that I can get what could have been a potential 15 to 20,000 views in 2 hours. So, you don't stress on the numbers, man. Yeah, see, and then look there. See, it says there's no one in here. There's no one in here, really. That's me. It's cool. Like I get it. You guys are dipping in, dipping out, but And I know I'm like, full of shit now. I'm like a complaining piece of shit right now. I'm sorry. I mean, I was on last night, dude. I had to tell my friggin' son today that his best friend can't friggin' come and hang out with him anymore because his parents want to tell an 18-year-old kid. All right, man. Hey, look, I'm on live right now. Live stream. So if you want to talk to me, you talk out loud right now, or you just hang up and I will talk to you later. I love you, though.
I'm sorry if I'm bothering you. I just wanted to say hi.
I'm on live. I do love you, though. I'll catch up with you later, old. That's right. Call people old. Yeah, I'd rather have the 2 friggin' viewers or the no viewers. It's, you know, like I keep trying to say to people, it's not about stress. I don't stress really, right? People are like, you haven't looked like you changed a year. And I'm like, yeah, it's because I don't give a shit about anything. I kept saying I didn't have anything to open, and now I've lost track of the thing to open. I had a bunch of stuff lined up, recaps, things I want to do, things I'm gonna do. Get 50, 100 people in here. Sorry, I get it. I don't get that. I don't get it. I don't deserve that shit like usual. That's normal. Right? That's just who I am, you know? It's who I've always been. It's the worst part of it. No one ever listens to me, no one gives a shit. No, I mean, so like I remember a science teacher, right? So I had this science teacher, he said, you know, reach out and grab an imaginary handle. Now I want you to pick up that handle and I want you to shake. Because if you know nothing about science, then you will work at McDonald's for the rest of your life. Right? What kind of life lesson is that to hand a kid? That's so pessimistic and screwed up. Because some kids aren't going to hear unless you know science. They're just going to hear, you will always be a fry cook. That's what they hear. Some kids. So my teacher's saying, grab the basket, shake it, you're going to work at McDonald's if you don't study science. Well, you know what? I worked at every place, vocational wise, I can think of. I can tell you right now, science is not that big of a thing because they don't make vocationals, engineering tasks for reasons. Okay? They don't make electrical box repair vocational science for reasons. They make it vocational, which means that people who are just regular people can do it. Catio, Ional. Look up the meanings of those things in Latin. Voca. Yeah, okay. This is like the voice of the people or something. That's Vox Populi, my bad. Anyway, and you know I knew that. Also, whenever I try to say something that I can't quite get across with full articulation, I can certainly say that. I can absolutely say that. Was it voce? Means it means voice, but it also means people, right? Vince means peoples. Okay, so vince, voce, voice or people's voices. Voce, then so voce. Yeah, it's like vosa, vocabulary. Words of vosa. Okay, so like, okay. It's been a while since I studied Greek. Oh yeah, and guess what? Hey, Owazal, I agree. You got to give my pops credit, man. He went out and he bought me a gray bottle, a black label. He saw 100 and he saw beep 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 beep, and he knew that I would be okay. With the vuvuzela noise and everything in his head, he just doesn't understand it because, like, you know, it used to be like, bam, boom, bam, you know, and then like the jazz guys in heaven, they just stopped playing. So now it's just a guy going, beep, 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 beep. And Pops is like, what? And yeah, like, yeah, why? YouTube doesn't want this to be seen. Why should I give a shit about fucking pot? Fucking saying shit. YouTube doesn't want me to see doesn't want you to see this, okay? They don't want you to see a guy who strives. The only reason he does that is because he can't walk, because he's smoking peace. He smokes in peace. 6 people shout out. Someone double tap the friggin' screen so I get 5 friggin' likes. I had 5 likes a minute ago. I had 5 likes up here, and then it went down 4 likes. It's great. And then, yeah, I could say it, and then people were like, man, fuck this guy. He's fucking asking for fucking likes. Fuck him. He's a piece of shit. That's normal, man. That's everybody in the world. You don't get it. Right? You see a guy in a car who looks at you and he's got like a smile on his face, like, yeah, fuck you, you piece of shit. Everyone fucking hates you. And he's really talking about himself. Yeah, it's cool. Look, the vitriol is real out here, okay? I just try not to buy into it. I also see it very acutely and very awarely. Oh yeah, baby. God, that would a Slim Jim. Holy shit, wow, that's got some hash in it. Whoa. Oh yeah, my buddy brought by a bunch of goodies, including a little bottle of bubble hash. By the way, Invisible Kingdom, if you were one of the ones who shows up, dude, I really do appreciate you saying something, man. I'll rent you if you're here all the time. I don't know, bro. No, and so I had the same problem on the other channel. On OCG, right? Right, like, if you don't put out a video every day, they're gonna punish you. That's just how YouTube is, okay? So try to put the one up a day, 3, 6, or 9. That's in the afternoon. If I know I'll do 2, I'll do 3, 6, and 9, or 3, 6, and 9, morning, afternoon. Just try and get whoever I can. But yeah, I mixed a bunch of friggin' hashish into that. Oh, Wiesel, why do you think I'm doing this, man? I'm trying to help people from their backs not hurting, bro. Wait. Yeah. All right. So there's this thing, okay? It's called a lumbar nanny or something. A lumbar tender. Try lumbar tender, okay? I used to use one, okay, but believe it or not, it's not just for your lumbar. You can move it up to the top of your shoulders, right? You can move to the top of your shoulders, and it'll do thoracic binding. I mean, the only next best thing I've always said is like a little dial out shirt, like a tractioning shirt. But you know, I've only had bad back my entire life, right? Can I cheer someone? Is there someone out there, some lonely soul who needs to friggin' clink this glass? Not you, oh wise owl. You're not that lonely. You know, you're gonna get my phone number in a few. It's all right. No, just cause, like, look, for real, I kind of believe in what you're doing. I'd like to, I don't know, talk to you and see if there's anything I can, like, help storm up with. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so am I, but at the same time, I'm also surrounded by people. So what are you going to do about that? How are you going to reconcile the idea that I'm surrounded by people, but I am always alone? Anna Black. Hey, how you doing? I'm glad to see you back. I'm glad to see you. Anna's back. And she's not drinking. No whack. No, it's cool. Seriously, Anna, I want to quit drinking one day. I know that right now, the only thing that's holding me together is Advil and alcohol. So, and I also have several ace bandages and ice packs too that help get me through the day. I recently bought a leg elevation pillow, which has definitely helped my situation quite a bit. So, no, that's what I'm saying. No, Anna, so we're actually kind of close to a park that shoots them off. So I did, but not. I didn't go out to a place to see fireworks or nothing. I just see them from the house here, yo. It's so if I kind of stand right near the end of the front of the truck right now, I could have seen it when it was going off. That was a few hours ago though. And I got to tell you, it's good that you guys weren't here. I didn't try to do a live stream then because it was like boom, 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 and then you could hear like, like it's like really cool. Trust me when I tell you, I have worked a bunch of pyro shows though, so I do enjoy a good show, a good fireworks show. And I'm trying to like I'm trying to find the stream. I want to see if that lady, like I can't remember the name of the lady. It might have been someone I'm talking to right now. I don't know. I don't think it was Anna. Uh, about getting her son a a a, a, a little $25 sander, and wondered if that was good for them. Yeah, I'm trying to get the pool back in order. I know. Trust me. I wake up every morning. I know, and that's why when someone says, "Oh, I can pick that up for you," I'm like, "No, no, 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 don't do that. Okay, I got it. It's cool." That's literally how it looks to some people. But yeah, actually, now that I've got like, I don't know, more people who are actually kind of just, hey, what's up? I was gonna do kind of a weird little rundown here. I was gonna say, like, maybe look at some of my old toolboxes here, but I'm gonna be real. I just need to get through what's up top here. I don't know what's going on here. I've got another rocks on. Sander, that was me. Yeah, we had a family emergency. I will have. Oh, okay. No, hey, seriously. Uh, it's a good unit. Get them. I was gonna say I could update you before you buy it. Instead of buying like heavy duty, like 80 or 60 grit or anything, get them some 120, 180. And tell them to do the 60/80 by hand. But yeah, that's the only thing I was going to add to that. I think, yeah, see, I was sure I was sure that was you. No, and Anna, if I was anywhere near rolling out hard on all of this right now, I would just send it out to your kid. It's $25. I really don't think money is that important to me, so. Yeah, oh, Wiesel, that's because you got it in your hip. I've had 4 in my hip. If anyone ever wants to know why I'm such a fearless dude, I've had 4 needles in my hip and 4 needles in my back. In 3 different places on my back. No. That's why, oh, why are you so strong and this and that? It's like, because I've been through hell and back multiple times, folks. God love everything. God loves this place. But humans don't. People hate this place. Friggin' Japanese beetles. I swear to God, I cannot wait for the friggin' season to end. All right. I'm good. I had surgery. Yeah, so with lumbar, thoracic, I might be able to fix something with a fusion, but lumbar, there's no fixing what I got going on. There's only, look, I can tell you, I've had like considerably less pain in my life since I've lost weight, and I was so at my worst, I was 320 pounds. At my worst, I know, and that sounds really a lot. I'm 6'6", so I actually held it pretty well. So 320, and now I am. Yeah, I've lost between 60, 70, or 95 pounds. 75. I've been fluctuating at 125 or so. Or sorry, 225. Sorry, 225. So 60. See, that's why this is a problem right there. Actually, if I had just done 3, let's say I was 330 there. Say I minus 125. Minus 225. That's right. Okay, so yeah, so yeah. Yeah, 70 pounds or so. I'm terrible at math, people, especially when I've been drinking. Yeah, there's only 2 people in here. No one gives a crap. Story of my life, y'all. Well, I got to tell you, oh wise owl. If dropping the equivalent weight of you off of my body was possible, I would have already become a skeleton. Yeah, you're 6 foot. You're actually technically not big. Like you're technically right within the cusp of averageness. So 6'2" is where it stops, and from there on out, it becomes increasingly more difficult to find anything for yourself. It's like any adult who wears an extra small. By the way, all of you who are out there listening who wear an extra small, what are you, 5'9", 5'4"? Skinny, fat, stocky, big, whatever. I have a lot bigger, like better conversations with small people about clothing. Because it's impossible to find clothes for me. The only way I'm finding them now, and I still having issues finding shoes, but the only reason I'm finding them now is because I lost so much weight. By the way, I don't know if anyone has been watching. I know people watch. I bought these M9s, and Tools of Big Josh. Shout out to Tools of Big Josh, man. This guy, he's way smarter than people give him credit for. Because like my whole, I'm gonna admit it. I tell people, look, my channel is in entertainment. The long joke is the only joke. Okay. These are always the five-piece kit are always $200. They've always been $200. They've been $200 for like 3 or 4 years now. So what they do before holidays, they ramp it up, 200, 300, 400. What I did is I waited for their sale, and then I bought it for 167 and change. By the way, their sale on that was 180, and that's all I was really interested in. 180 with 2 batteries. I took some stuff on the truck apart. Man, I like this. This is nice. I used to have like a skill one that plugged in, like a skill version, and you'd like dock it, right? I like this better. Is this my permanent auto wrench? No, no. I bought this, and then I bought the drill so I can send kids. I got kids that I'm hiring now, like 18, 19-year-olds. And God bless them, man. Someone tried to tell them that they should work hard, but no one never showed them. And The best part is when you show up with a cane, right, onto the job site. Hey, what's up, boys? I expect y'all to work 10 times harder than you ever worked before. What are you talking about, old man? I'm like, pick up that, nah, it's okay. Pick up that bag of concrete. And then they're like, and I just walk over and I scoop up a 30-pound bag with one arm and then just lift it up and roll it up on top of my shoulder. Even with my sciatica, it's easy. uh, just tell kids, like, your potential is what you know you can do. If you know your potential and you know you can push beyond that, then why not one day, right? But just know and train for the day. Just know that one day, like, I could do that 2 or 3 times in a day. I couldn't do it for an entire day anymore, especially on my right side, because that's my compressed side. Uh, I am looking for an inversion table, so. Poor babies. What, the kids that I'm hiring? Nah, these kids are great. Like, don't get me wrong. They're not. They're tenacious little fucks. I'm not going to joke with you, Anna. Kids nowadays, people don't, people discount them a little too much. I think they're way more grizzled than we'd like to give them credit for, unfortunately. My son, not so much, because I raised him to just, like, find equilibrium first and then get to your career and work. And it's working better for him because I started him when he was in his, like, tweens, like 11, 12. Hey, if you're really into computers, maybe you want to look into learning what game design is or programming. Maybe you could go talk to your grandmother, who is a 5-star award-winning programmer from 1960 something. You talk about people talking about hidden figures. My mom, I'm pretty sure, wrote out program cards for the initial set run for those NASA computers. Which is why the hidden figures ladies had to come in and fix it. Not because my mom was incompetent, because no one would listen to her. Because she said the computations were like 0.4 off or something. Or 0.04 off, sorry. Sorry, Mom. For God's sake, you're friggin'. You're a water bug. You're a water bug. You're not even a real goddamn roach. Sorry, we got water bugs, yo. Roaches are a much deeper, darker color. I've got those too, but they're out the back. And then I got house roaches too. That one's a water bug, but the house roaches, they're like longer looking. They're like, the water bugs, they kind of get fatter over time. It's hard to explain. And I'm also living in a swamp, so enjoy that for what it's will. I'm in an oak jungle, y'all. I am in a wilderness. As close as we are to the city, we are not that close to it. No jokes. I would not want to live that close to the city down there. The city is, it's not fun anymore, right? Like it was fun when I was growing up because there were like venues that had been there for 20 years, and we'd like be musicians. We'd go out, we'd play them. And they tore all that down. They didn't replace it with any other new venues. They just put up stores with apartments over it. What's that song? They're like, build paradise or pave paradise and shove it up your freaking ass. Ooh, bop, 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 up. Yeah, that's right. I'm erasing the 15-second reviews. That's a joke. I'm not doing that. Those are my most popular videos, y'all. The only reason I have that little intro for right now is because I have a bunch of backlog ones to do. And going back, when I don't do the 15-second review, like it's like I have to like have something to replace that. So, and then the other thing is like just having a new something like I don't have to use what's there. And then the other reason I have that is because it's gonna get replaced with something better. Sorry, wow. I did not expect that to be a glitch in the system there. The matrix is working. Uh, 15-second review. That takes, on average, between 1.75 and 3 seconds to say. So, what I did is I had put together a video that was 3 seconds, but the 15-second review was 1.75 or 1.8. So that's where that comes from. If anyone wonders why I make choices sometimes, that's why. It's a purely logical thought process. I'm not like emotionally putting a bunch of baggage onto it. I'm just doing what actually needs to be done to freaking help facilitate the situation that I'm working with. So, yeah, you see, this is the worst part, right? If I wanted to have an intimate stream, I could have just said intimate streaming and then share it out to everyone that I subscribe to, or people who subscribe to me. I could have unlisted it. I could have posted it there, but I did a public stream, and what did I get? I got 500 viewers in 20 minutes, and YouTube says go f yourself. They shut me down. I come back. That was at between 10:30 and 11, right? And then 11ish, I started getting a bunch of people, and about 11:15 it died. And I've called my internet people, and I'm like, dude, I don't want excuses from y'all. I want to see a friggin' report. I want you to send it to me now. Oh no, hey, look, oh wise out, that's normal, dude. You don't get this. This is like why I keep trying to say this is normal. This treatment is what you should expect if you try this. You should expect not only if you're doing so good that you don't even get that many now. I get 5 comments a week. I have 1 negative comment. The 1 negative comment is usually publishable. Like today, you two, you're talking about me and my dad, Pops and I. The both of you are total idiots. Put a love on it. I think I did. I hope I did. Look, the whole point is like, I said to the guy, I was like, hey, I appreciate that. Where's your whimsical Pops videos? I looked at your channel. Right? I just like the thing is I understand intently that when people say something about someone else, it's mostly because, and it's negative, it's mostly because they're doing bad. It's mostly because that's the way they feel about themselves. Okay? If you want to hear like the plain and ugly truth, right? I'll be there with you, okay? Yeah, I'm afraid this isn't going to work out. Yes, I am 100% in fear that YouTube is just going to destroy my channel one day. Sorry. It's the last time I smoked the ass into that bowl. Oh wow. Yeah, well that looks like a Coke too. So like I said, like I just smoked a hit, okay? I've disconnected slightly emotional from the situation. Anyway. You've been modding? Modding. Oh yeah, no, I know. Trust me, I trust me when I know. I tell you, dude, I see it. I the, so the whole point of what I'm doing is so there's some basic tenets to the algorithm. Okay, some things that they probably won't get rid of out of their major search functionality, right? Uh, I also believe that instead of does this include altered content, will eventually be is this genuine content? Perhaps, because that's a much more it's a much more weaselly word. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, weasel words, right? It's like this is why you don't own things when you buy something on an online service. Purchase it today with a little asterisk. Purchasing doesn't mean purchase. Then why did you say purchase, right? You say, you know, indefinite rental. Terms and restrictions may apply. Just say what it means, right? Words mean stuff, okay? This is the problem with the world. You know, what does this word mean? No, it means this. Oh, well, that's in the dictionary, but now it means this. And these people who are saying it means shit that is not in the dictionary, what is that? There's fucking... They're woefully, all of them, unqualified to do any fucking thing. I grew up in New York, so there's no way I was ever gonna like Trump, y'all. I mean, that guy's dad essentially destroyed the little town I grew up in. Like before I was born. When I got there, it was a pitiful place. Wappingers Falls was dying. The only reason it lived again was because friggin' the guy in the 80s, is it Cuomo? No, it's not Cuomo. Is it Giuliani? No, that was the 90s. It was the Koch, Mayor Koch. You know, okay, that's what I'm saying. By the way, it's Coke. Mayor Coke. As in the Koch brothers. That's why I minimize. Hey, no, no, okay, I say you don't have to minimize your consumerism. You just have to be conscious of how you're using it. Okay, so like, I have to consume, I have to buy to make this channel, right? But what am I making from everything that I buy on this channel? That's a good question, isn't it? Because you guys see that more than I do. Like, honestly, I don't even really remember. Once I do the video, I say to myself, just pack that in the don't ever look folder in my head. Because it's here on YouTube, right? It's archived, right? You know, it's not hard to explain. And here I am. I'm on a throttled stream. I'm definitely on it. YouTube will not give me. Yeah, KOTCH or COCTH, KOTCH. By the way, Koch family paid for a lot of his political stuff. I guess I could talk about something interesting. I mean, I feel really bad because if I talk about something interesting, what's gonna friggin' happen, right? The stream's gonna pop up, everything's gonna die, and I'm just gonna get upset again. And honestly, 3 concurrent viewers means way more to me than fucking 15,000. As sad as that fucking says to me, right? Like, and I'm the guy who grew up where everyone was like, you know, don't show people your weakness. Don't say sorry. That shows your weakness. If there's hate in your heart, you gotta let it out, just like love. Hate the N-word. Yeah, dude, North Carolina's a f***ed up place, by the way. It's like I would, okay, like a prison drama. Like a prison drama. Like a prison drama. No, I'd rather have the 100 pennies. You know why? Wrap that 100 pennies right there. You have a deadlier weapon. 100 pennies can do way more than 4 quarters. At least it used to. By the way, it's not even getting started on a stack of dimes, bro. No, that's my point. It's a lot like Florida. It's like Florida and Texas and us. We're all doing a lot of the same shit. And it's not inflation. Inflation is not real. Inflation is greed. Okay, so back in the day, we had that New Deal shit, right? And it broke up companies, right? Okay. By the way, you know who came up with that design? The guy who was owning all the he owned the biggest companies, J.P. Morgan. He bailed out. He gave the money to the government. He said, "Well, it'd probably be a good idea if I broke up all of my companies, right?" And what did our guys do? They backed him because, yep, go read the history book. I only read it a million times. Okay, so he backed us. He built up the Federal Reserve. He bought a dump ton of gold that's in Fort Knox. The reason it's going to stay in Fort Knox is because no one can move it. Moving tons of gold is insanity. And I'm not talking about Fort Knox, the military base and the training facility. I'm talking about the underground bunker. And the reason why it's there is because it has a small electronics plant to keep people in contact after their pre-planned wars that they've been planning since they learned they could destroy the entire thing. The worst part is like these are easy things to see. No. What I'm saying is like all the gold that went in there goes down. It gets like purified, refined, most likely for like a bullion exchange, nor a bullion exchange, but and it's always a facility deep under the ground. El Nasty 7-4, 4. Dude, I do a little jazz in rendition like. El Nasty, he's showing up a 7-4-4-1-3, yeah. Yeah, I'm drunk. It's okay. No, okay, so like, no, happy 4th of July, El Nasty. Like, okay, the reflective behavior of billionaires is only the reflective behavior of our government. Jeff Bezos most certainly said, "Go ahead, release that Fallout TV show. Bet people are really gonna get a kick out of that." And here's me looking at Jeff Bezos. Lex Luthor, broadcasting his plan, waiting for Superman, because Jeff Bezos is a nerdy little bitch. And I'm gonna be real with you. He's still waiting for an alien to come and save us. Because that's who he is. And the worst part of that is he's waiting for the alien to come, right? Dude, Fallout's a great game, so is the TV show. Exactly. The worst part is like because I'm not good sometimes person to person, or it's because sometimes I don't have what's called the social edge. I have a deeply innate ability to reach larger amounts of people by the smaller things I say. Oh, Wizal, if you're on Xbox, man, I'll load up my Xbox and go play Minecraft together. I'll get the stupid friggin' $15 or whatever. I'll buy a Game Pass for a month. We'll go build something together. That's a great team building exercise. I don't know. And then El Nasty, did you see the film review stuff? The film's out. And yeah, hey El Nasty, we should, dude. Okay, I'm gonna start up a realm. I think I'll publish a realm. I'll publish a realm then, is what I'm saying. Oh, when I get the money for a year's worth of realm, I'll do a year's realm, and we'll build a bunch of stuff, all of us, okay? I'll start a Discord between here and there. I promise. I promise. I only have 520. Oh yeah, it was 517 today. No, I have 520 something subs. No, I'm different. Saying that isn't hyperbole, right? Am I right? Okay, wise owl. I'm different, right? I'm not like these other people. They not like me, right? I think the drinking and the smoking is because no one listens to the one person who is trying to say, well, let's just fix it this way. But you won't listen. It's cool. I got you. And then politics and politicians never made sense to me because they never listened to anybody. Except for, the people lining their pockets or themselves. Just remember George W. Bush. I believe it's my mandate from God to be here. I remember the Bush era years. Kind of funny. I helped more people than he did. I think I helped about 1,500 people one day. And that was because I found a truck to move. I found a buddy to move a whole trailer out of food for a support event for the homeless. And we had everyone out. We had people getting checked up for like medical stuff. My buddy brought out the food. I brought out a trailer with like a music setup and like a DJ. And then, you know, my buddy who does like parties for kids came out, did balloon animals and stuff. It was really fun, dude. It's just like I want to get back to a place like, and I've said this before. I miss the old country. I miss the old country. Going down the country and Sunday. I miss that shit. God damn it, damn today. I miss the old country, the country I used to live in, the one where, like this year, how many barbecues have I had? None. No people came over today. Everyone stayed at their house. Everyone stayed home. Wonder why. Maybe you look at what's going on in this fucking country, yo. Look. I know. Wise owl, yes. Look, people, I know that like politicians want to blame the people in the country for our problems, but they're the politicians who are supposed to fix things and they don't. So why are they blaming us? They're blaming us for voting them in. That's their rationale. They said, well, they voted us. They knew what they were getting. When you lied to our face, when you told us this was how it was going to go, you said it in weird language. You said it to certain people in a way that didn't apply to other people. You were selectively speaking. It's everything in the world that turned me into a jaded, upset, angry person. This is the passive aggressive way of the world. I picked up that phone call, by the way. My buddy Steve. Shout out Steve. He and I are having an existential moral argument right now. He doesn't believe certain people should exist. I say everyone should. I don't really care how you live. But saying someone is wrong because you think it's wrong without ever trying or knowing or being a part of that, and well, that kind of makes like you a hypocrite. And he's like, well, no, it doesn't. I was like, no, it literally makes you the definition of a hypocrite. You've never been a party to the acts. You've never been involved in any of this stuff. So why would you have any kind of cogent or logical explanation for why or why not it's wrong? Okay? Now, growing up, I've known plenty of people. I've known people from all walks of life, from plenty of different places in the country. One of my favorite people was this guy. He went by dude. Oi, that's right, my man, my dude. And he had a really weird, thick accent, and it was like British, but it wasn't. I said, dude, you gotta tell me where your accent. He's like, oh my dude, nice. We we are Australian. We're not Australian. We're from we are Aboriginal, right? And I say, "Go, he's got a very long draw to his way to speak." And I said, "Why do you speak that?" He says, "Like because our language is like unattacked, and he's like started like like bullying out his native language." And I was like, "Man, that's so amazing." And he's like, "No, it's real easy, right?" It's like it's actually simpler than any you blokes. It's like, dude, I just love hearing people like talk to me like I'm an alien. I just love it because like, dude, that's how everyone treats me anyway. It's great. Like, okay, if you're 5'9" and you walk up to a 6'6" tall person and you're like not slightly intimidated, this is why dude, okay, why am I a whimsically like jokey person? Because people have seen me walking up in the hallway, assumed that I am the heavy. And then I walk up and I'm like, "Hi, what's up? How's it going? Oh, ha ha!" It's like, it's designed to disarm people. It really is. Not to mention the, like that stuff. Like, I happen to be that natural mimic, so, and singing is something I'd like to get back into because it's just whistling through your voice. But that's a reverse. That's a Tenacious D, friggin' reverse thing. And then, so whenever you hear like, it's like me actually doing those noises, right? It's not like I found a noise on the internet. That's all I'm saying. Like, conveying that in a way that like is supposed to be genuine doesn't friggin' matter to me because people are gonna be like, "Where do you find that sound?" Right? And if you're smart enough to just know that that's how I do it, because I have that vocal inflection range, you know. By the way, when I was a bit younger, we used to go out karaoke. I used to do like Queen songs, like "Tonight we're gonna have," like I can't do it right now because like dude, I've literally been sick and I'm still draining off the top of my head, and gosh, I have no medical coverage. I haven't had it for like 20 years. So. I saw the scam in that a long time ago, especially when most companies were quoting me $700 a month for me to go to the doctor once a year. I said, I was like, you don't get it. Like, yes, I smoke, yes, I drink, okay? But I do not want to go to the doctor. I will do an annual, okay? And then people like, well, you smoke and drink, you're a risk. Like, no, the reason I'm not a risk is because I smoke and drink, you assholes. Like, you don't get it. If I had friggin' medical coverage, maybe I would be less smoky and drinky. But the only healthcare plan I've had is the light and quiet suicide of all of the actions that I've been living by for the past 20 years. David Fleury, what's up? Welcome back, my good friend. How are you? Dave, sorry, I just keep trying to do that because it's like kind of a theme for the stupid stream. What a stressful night, but I am still not that stressed. I'm still stressed. I'm stressed about other things. I'll be real. The future, existence, self-existential dread. The normal stuff that happens to friggin' get brought up on my dang stream. I got the insurance I got. El Nasty, we all know that all the insurance you got is the fact that you got like a prayer. God love you too. I love you, man. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Cheers. And yes, I am erasing the 15-second review rating. So people are going to be like, "Oh, you changed it." Like, no, I just sat there and did it slowly on stream one night. You guys could have seen, but you didn't. Thank you, El Nasty. I mean, it's like today, right? It's like I said, I come out strong. I come out hitting the hits on the first stream. I get 5 500 views in the first 20 minutes. 500 views, and now they've choked me. They said that's all you get, baby. I came back, and now I've got 6 people. I love the 6 people. I'd rather have the 6 people who hit, hang, who just get it, because you guys are the ones who are going to work. And I'm telling you right now, hard for me, but I'm also literally telling you, don't do it just for me. What you're learning in your, like, if you go out and you share, you're sharing it to the right places. You see something works for you, or works for this, or works for that. Write that down in a book or something, right? I can't write very well. Okay, I can draw, like picking a guitar. I hate that. I wish I could pick a guitar. I can kinda, but like, okay, like, y'all want a little bit of drawing lesson? Here we go. Okay, I think you can see it right here. How to draw Spider-Man. This is really easy. Stan Lee is the one who taught me this, not through Stan Lee being near me. So you do this. You do an oval. Doesn't matter what the oval looks like. Just kind of rough it out, right? And then you go one little pointy eye, and then another little pointy eye, and then another pointy eye, and another little pointy eye, like a big brassiere, and then you bump it out like a brassiere. And then you take that, and then you work that into the look. Now you've got a Spider-Man mask. The only thing you need to do is you need to add this and lines, and that and lines, and then go in, do all these little things, and then you got a Spider-Man mask. You got the Spider-Man. And then you can do this. And you got to point the chin a little bit. But that's the thing, is when you're doing these designs, you can't sit there and go, you got to be like this. Do some like cross hatching, like your Jim Lee or something, right? And then put like a little like pointy nose bit right there, right? And then you're getting close. You see what I'm trying to say? Is the whole idea is like, you got to sketch to draw. You got to draw. You need to sketch first. You don't know how to sketch. You don't understand what cross hatching is. Just sit here and do this. Understand the difference between the line shapes, and then you want to draw a little bit better. Just practice the technique. Don't practice a drawing of something. Don't try to recreate real shadows. Make shadows up in your brain, and then do your cross hatches when you're drawing that way. I'm sorry if I'm wagering hard into art stuff. I own 7 guitars. Airport adjacent. Conveniently located. Back in the USSR. Flew in through Miami, beat the OSC. Didn't get to bed last night. I got a bunch of I got some junky guitars just to like play with. I got a couple of so I got a so it was like $400 when it came out. It was like a sparkly black looking Squire, and I ended up giving that to my son because I ended up acquiring like a very interesting looking Squire. Like, I could literally go pull them. I really don't care. You guys just have to be alone and, like, you know, welcome people or whatever. You see the people jump. Or I could put up like a, you know, like a sign that says technical difficulties. You know. You're in Miami. No, I think I'm about 18 hours from you. I'm in North Carolina. You're in Miami, so you're probably like 20 hours. You're about 20 hours from me, maybe 20, 21 hours. But you're like really south. Also, like, not to mention, like, you know, like, I've recognized that if you go on the right day, you can hit a 20-hour run at 18 from Miami. I think it's just got to be like a Tuesday or a Thursday, and you got to roll it from a Tuesday, Thursday into a Wednesday. From where you're at, dude? Yeah, no, I believe that. I used to run that in 12, by the way. I think to run up to the city, bro. I ran, I ran through friggin'. Okay, it's not a good idea, but I do remember it's like doing the Kessel Run, right? In less than a certain amount of parsecs, right? It's I do remember going out to the city one year to get like a God, what's that pizza place? It's not Famous Ray's. It's the other one that they're fighting with or whatever at the time. And NASCAR, Canada, okay. British Columbia open to become 51 state. Hey man, hey, look, for real, I understand, if you want, I'm pretty sure to take you down here, especially if you're white, bro. I don't know. You just got to deal with way more friggin' stupid shit, I think, or maybe less. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been up in Canada. The reality is no one's gonna tell you that stupid shit doesn't exist. Wow, I just realized something, y'all. That is not a bad little tool bit, but it is not removable. I'm sitting here learning about the rock song. Sorry. I don't have a problem with being multiple stated or a union of any kind. I'm just saying, like the Hot Springs Road Country. Okay, I got you. Okay, yeah. So my uncle out in Tatiatak would probably disagree with you. He's a fierce, friggin' Canadian loyalist. I don't have affiliation, dude. Like, okay, here's the deal, right? The way I look at the world, okay? I think, no offense, I know you take this seriously. People who take it too seriously, might not be the people who listen to. You should listen to about it. Now, that being said, I'm always willing to learn and be educated on the reasons as to why people want to do certain things. But as far as I go, I will listen and I will learn. But it's been my experience, and this is why I don't fuck with it very much anymore. Because if I tell people my opinion and it is cogent, it's amazing, it's something that actually makes sense, right? What happens? I get ignored or I get turned away, and people don't want to listen to me about my opinion about the situation, but they will tell me to ask me an opinion about their situation or their opinion on the situation, and that bugs me because asking for my opinion on a situation says, "Do you agree?" Whether I mildly agree or not. You love black women? Whoo! Yes, I'm a fresh Quebecer. Yeah, I'm white. But I love the black women. But they are in trouble. Marry one then. You like them so much? I'm telling you. I gotta be real, dude. They're friggin' dynamos in bed, yo. Find the right one, man. Well, it's just like any woman, right? Okay. Doesn't have to be white, doesn't have to be brown, doesn't have to be black, right? A dynamo in bed is really kind of like when you wake up and you turn over and like she feels that peg hit the side of her stuff, right? Hey, dude, okay, oh wise owl. The worst part of that is I think I know what you mean when you say that. You silly, silly man. Cheers. Okay, oh yeah, that's exactly the real deal. Don't laugh too hard. David, you love any woman as long as they're cute enough. Just come to terms with the fact that you have a physical, like, a threshold for it. And if you're a fat dude, like I used to be, then maybe they won't hit on you back. By the way, I lost 60 pounds. Uh, I can never have a six pack, but I can have like a chubby little scarry chunk of flesh there. Oh, by the way, here you go. There. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Just a giant scar. Right there. Right. 7 inches of, hey, you'll never have abs, bitch. I'm glad you survived that car accident. You're about to wake up. You gotta walk now. You can't see it, can you? Here, hold on. I'll show you again. Hold on, wait. Pull that up. There you go. Yeah, 7 inches. And then 7 inches wraps around the belly button. Yeah. And the problem is, like, I get dust issues. So I have to, like, cut out the hair sometimes. Yeah, but, dude, hey, I'm a big dude, too. I'm 6'6", right? Like, I mean, if you drink a lot of soda, just cut the soda. Just try 4 bottles of water instead of all the soda. That's all I'm saying. And 1 soda. Take 1 soda around, drink it, and drink water with it. Or 2 sodas. That's all I'm saying. Just drink 1 or 2 bottles with each soda. 6'3". You're not bad, David. Look, hey. Okay. You hang around China. Chinatown is a. Hey, Dave. Owl. You know, I've been out in the Bronx once, right? You know where this is going, right? I'm walking through the Bronx, and it got distinctly all, pew, 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 like Wu-Tang sounding for a little bit, and then all of a sudden, instead of Roscoe's and shit, I saw like Chinese words. Tizian Felber. What's your best tool? Okay, that's a good question. What's the best tool I have at my hand? That's a knife. It's a great tool. It's a primordial tool, y'all. It's been around forever. That's a fire starter. I would not talk about that. It's a Roxxon, that's why. I have it right here. Right here. Actually, I have multiple examples. Here. That's my best tool. That's my best tool. And you can't buy that anymore, Tizian. But you can buy the skill version after they bought Hammerhead. Why do I think this is an amazing tool? It is an electric toothbrush that turns the screw on the receptacle. By the way, I've been using this one recently on my recent job to do... Oh, shite. Look at me acting like I know what I'm talking about. And of course, it's right here. Okay, that's because Pops friggin' took it. Pops. Anyway, I keep a small blade in there, okay? I am going to buy a Wera. It's actually on my list, and part of the problem is my list has to get bought in like order. And I'm definitely buying a Wera. I'm buying a bunch of Wera stuff. I think the Joker wrenches are probably going to be my first real purchase out of Wera. And you know how it is, dude. When you buy a Joker set, you want to buy like a real one. But that's my favorite tool. The reason why is because I do a lot of plugs, and that's got sensing technology. It'll tell you if the plug is live when you go after it. And then I don't have to sit there and go or ratchet. I just got to sit there and go, and then I go on top of the friggin' receptacle plate, and it pops off. The whole thing works great to do the entire receptacle. There's no one in. Everyone's gone. Why am I going to explain this if people leave? It says I have 0 friggin' people. All right, whatever. It's cool. All right. It's my favorite tool. I got you. It's my favorite tool. It's cool. Ask me a question and then dip. It's cool. I got you. It's all right. Or it's YouTube making me feel like that's what you're doing, bro. Dude, these are amazing screwdrivers. I've been using them for years. When they discontinued the Hammerhead, when they said they went out of business, I was so devastated, bro. Right? Pops and I were looking feverishly. Pops and I were looking feverishly for these when they stopped making these. I have 4 of these. That's how much, when they were on sale, I bought 3 of them. right? I still have a really good copy right now because I just can't find it because everything's a mess and I cleaned up yesterday. Go figure. But no, the most reliable, the most reliable little screwdriver, and now I use this. It's their version of it. You don't know about the electric screwdrivers they keep failing on. This is what I'm saying. These never failed. Okay, I bought that maybe about a year into the initial drop, and I've had that one for several years more. I'm telling you right now, you're looking at the longevity of the technology in this item. It's old technology. It's the same technology you get in one of those little pens you plug into the end of the thing. But instead of having to carry a ratcheting screwdriver or whatever and a little thing to test everything, you put the two tools in one. And then, now I'm going to be real. This old model, it was trying to be an electrician's screwdriver. It has like a wire stripper. It says the electrician's screwdriver. And I got to be real. I Tiziano arigato gozaimasu. Ue Nippone ture. Shit. I'm learning Japanese. I actually watch a bunch of Japanese tool channels. There's a couple that are. There's one specifically that's put in my. It's in one of my posts. And what thoughts do you? Okay, before I answer, Tizian, I'd like to know your Tizian Felber. I'd like to know your thoughts on the Japanese alcohol industry and how they can call their stuff whiskey in certain ways. Because although it's grain, it's. I am drinking just American vodka right now. A Ritz Ghetto. Jeez Louise, David. Say the quiet part out loud real quick. Well, if it banned, I don't drink. You mean if it's banned? Okay. Oh, if it don't bang? If it bangs, I drink. Okay. Well, I gotta say, New Amsterdam 5-time 100 proof ain't really that bad. Well, okay, look, Russian vodka, I used to drink friggin' Stolichnaya. Don't get me wrong here. I used to drink Stolichnaya. But Stolichnaya got really expensive over the years, folks. It's literally the government friggin' vodka that they friggin' put in white label bottles out there. It's like embalming juice. Man, David, don't even get me on my fucking old days, bro. Dude, half my friggin' childhood was like hallucinating off of friggin' shines, bro. Don't even be like that. Why you think I like Goodnight Moon? By the way, I think Goodnight Moon was written by that hillbilly lady. She's like, good night this, good night moon. Oh, wise, dude, I'm telling you, man. That's. Hey, I think you just need to look up your principality. You can do a certain amount, okay? So just still it out. Do a couple of things, and then buy a little barrel. Buy a little artisan barrel, and then just keep it, turn it. I've done it before. Dude, Shine is the greatest. I have to admit. Yes, I have had good schnapps. Goldschlager is not. Sorry, y'all. The best schnapps that I've ever had, and people don't think it's schnapps, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it is. It's Goldschlager. Like, I know people think that that's some sort of friggin' special thing. It's just schnapps. It's like 3 schnapps put together. So the Goldschlager company, they're owned by a brewing conglomerate now. Okay, in the 70s or the 60s or whatever. They had these 3 schnapps that no one ever bought, unless you could buy them to mix. And they would make this thing called I think it was a deer blood or a sanguine deer or something like that. Or a sanguine drink or whatever. Or sanguine. Anyway, You put like a blood orange in it. Anyway, yeah, there's a good reason, and there's a reason why you haven't had it since you were preteen, by the way. Gold Slugger shit. Just because they put gold flakes in it doesn't make it fucking ritzy, bitch. Ain't you ever heard that Lord song? It's like I never seen a diamond in the flesh. Dude, bitch, you grew up in a friggin' in like a middle class family. How have you never seen a diamond in the flesh? Like you have, you just they're so small there. They're like that big that when you were like, oh, is that a cubic circle? No, it's a diamond. Oh, okay. It's like, you never seen a big, huge honking diamond because big, huge honking diamonds don't exist no more for us. A peach is great, but it's not to get. Okay, okay, like so peach vodka. Any experiences on other stuff? Okay, Tizian Felber, I'm gonna be real with you. You drop me one, and I will tell you if I've done it, if you've done it, or you ask me something if I've done it. I will tell you if I've done it. Because like going through the story is gonna take me hours. Okay? It's literally the story of my life. Like here, I'll start out. Meth once. It was It was laced in a blunt. It was called a woo. Did it get me fucked up? Sure. Did it get me like so fucking zooted that I don't care? Yes, I smoked opium. Like real deal. Like whole roll. Pack out. You know, like roll everything together and then you put it into the pipe. I actually smoked cigs out of an opium pipe. Oh, Wiesel, stop. Stop. You're not Heisenberg, I get you, but you're not. Just make your blackberry brandy, okay? You're not Heisenberg. What are you, some skinny dude? Yeah, dude, at best, you're Jesse. And you've seen that story. Don't be Jesse, bro. I mean, Jesse's the only one that survives, but don't be him, dude. By the way, I identify heavily with that asshole. Dude, that guy's like... I've like every time I'm like watching that show, I'm just like crying when Jesse's getting fucked over. It's just like that reminds me of something from my life. Don't trust certain people, y'all. That's all I'm saying. By the way, El Camino is probably my favorite friggin' part of that series. I was about to say, you want a chemical, dude? I'll build you a dark room in my basement. I have to build a basement, but I'll do it first, Lydia. By the way, oh, Wiesel, if you keep talking like this, I'm just going to start calling you Morrissey. You're old enough to know what that means, dude. So I've done plenty of heroin, but plenty is when I say I did it twice and I've done plenty. I never did an intravenous. I always smoked a little piece. I've always just smoked pot for the most part. Cheers, mate. Drink from the other side of the globe. Where are you at, Tizian? You know I'm in North Carolina, in America. So if you're targeting me from your ultra secret base in wherever, I could send you the coordinates on stream right now. You want 30 degrees north. Okay, Europe is, dude, okay, I'm sorry. You know, I said North Carolina, and then I said America. That's a specific place. Europe is a giant place, dude. I like it, but, dude, just be like you're in France, or you're in Italy, or you're in the Balkan countries, any of those, or you're Russian. I don't give a shit, dude. Jesus, like, most people I've met here, they just want to talk. They're not even actually interested in politics or anything. This is why I stay away from it too. Like a little bite to the right. Which of those things I said 4 things, brother? Wise Owl's guessing Belgium. Oh man, let's take bets. Let's take bets. Let's take bets. All right, the betting's coming in. A little bit to the right and south. Of what? Of Belgium? Of Belgium. Okay. in Belgium? Huh? German. You das in German? Ja, hier kommt Alex. Alex. Wo hang auf? Is that ja und zwar? Bavaria. Like, I hate playing these games, man. Just tell me, because then I can just like maybe relate a little bit. It's okay. Oh, Wiesel, stop saying things that agree with me. Essentially, Austria is an amazing country. Oh, Austria. Okay, so you speak like Dutch and English and German, right? By the way, one of my favorite bands of all time is Die Toten Hosen, the Death Pants. For God's sakes, y'all, if y'all don't listen to German like '80s like stadium music, you're missing life, yo. Uh, like okay, like the Final Countdown was like this huge hit before it came here, and I'm like, yeah, but I get it, right? It's like, nah, don't even ramp. Yeah, Ramstein is like Marilyn Manson. They're German Marilyn. Scorpions, yes. Scorpions, yes. Okay, yes, yes. But here, the Death Pants. They're one of my favorite groups from out there. You got reggae on. I was about to say, can I pull out the knife? Hold on. Shout out to Adrian. My buddy's listening to this friggin' reggae right now. To Adrian had a tool recommendation I recommend back to people. That is a giant knife with 10 blade storage. It's $26, $27, depending on where you buy it. It's the DeWalt Tough Series knife. And this guy, he has the old version. I listen to Mexicans doing karaoke in the courtyard. That sounds like a lyric from another song. It's like Hotel I'm listening to the Mexicans doing karaoke in the courtyard. It's like they've been checking out all this time of you. You want me to show more useful tools? Really? Is that okay? So I have problems walking, Tizian. And I also film things, you know. I don't know if you know that. And you're ignoring this giant tool right in front of you. This is a giant friggin' tool. Literally, sure, it's obscured by the text of the chats, but that's a giant friggin' tool. That's a spear. That's a bunch of things. Man, that's a great little tool. Okay, here's a tool. And it's a knife. And that's the Camelus Swedge knife. Now, is that a knife? Yes. Hold on. It will carve out edges. It'll carve. I've had to work on sharps on it. I gotta sharpen it, y'all. I gave it to that kid Sam, and he destroyed it. This is why I bought the M12 tools. It is also a rasp. So if you work on dryboard, plaster, drywalls, plasterboards, it's a knife that I cannot stand. I love it. I cannot stand it in a table because it is literally one of the more amazing chisels. Man, don't even act like that. The cup is the more important tool, David. The cup is the more... You see these ribs? Half an ounce? Ounce and a half. What's that? What's that? That's 4 ounces. What's a better tool? That's all I'm trying to get after, bro. Hey, dude, look, hey. When you find something that works for your life, a tool for life, it helps keep you from getting so fudged up on stream. I think I finished that Coke. I'm going to have to go and buy more Coca-Cola cane. Hold on, I'll be right back. Coca-Cola Michael Caine. The best part is if I get to like a certain point on that bottle, I'm obligated to drink beer after that. That's hilarious. And I only have Miller Lite, so... Ah, my lighter! You see, this is why you buy the genuine lighter leash. Yeah. The shitty ones will just pop apart multiple times. I'm trying to figure out the stream, and then it'll come back to haunt you on it. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I don't keep ice. Actually, the story about me and not using ice is I used to get into a fight every week. Was that my fault? No, it was my fault because I associated with the wrong people, sure. But some of it was my fault, and mostly because I was a hot-headed ass jerk. And as much as I'd punch people in the back of the face, people would punch me in the back of the face. Most of the times, Tizian, yes. I'm not trying to brag. I'd say 75%. If there was 9 or 10 people, I couldn't take it. But if there was 6 or 7, I could do it. Or if there was 2 or 3 or 4. My most famous story is that I had, there's a part on a dumpster. We open up the dumpster, and then people, the 3 of them grabbed me, and then they opened up my jaw, and they hooked my jaw, and they started punching me in the back of the head while holding me there. And as soon as the teeth broke, I remember waking up, and the only thing I can remember is red. Everything was red, and my hands were black. And it was my blood all over my hands. And then the next thing I remember is an EMS telling me, hey, calm down, dude, calm down. We got this covered, dude. You don't have to take them to the hospital, right? And then like 10 cops showed up and they're like, freeze, you fucking gigantic fucking Shrek ass piece of fucking motherfucker shit, right? Guns drawn and shit, and I'm covered in blood, and they're like, you know, you make it at home with a freezer. Yes, I do. I personally do. I have a. I try to buy a KitchenAid refrigerator, because so the filtration system runs it through the water for the ice on the KitchenAid ones. Most like the Whirlpools, they just bypass it. I think some of them have a valve that redirects it, but you have to know what models they are. Cheers, Dave. Both, Tizian. Go look at my channel today. By the way, subscribe, Tizian. Go look at my channel today. I've bought recently this giant bag of Milwaukee tools. And I'm going to be real with you, okay? I'm not a brand loyalist, okay? Here's my new tools. I got these for kids. I'm kind of hiring on kids, 18 to 20 years old, right? And I'd rather give them something that's a $33 cost point per item, $33, than my ingrained tool set, which is essentially the entirety of the 20 volt. Well, is it a chest or is it a standard? Yeah, the entirety of the 20 volt systems. For God's sakes, man. This is why the cap should stay on it, man. Ed, this is why you said the cap should stay on it. I'm willing to accept my mistakes with Scott towels. By the way, Scott towels are great. They absorb blood really well. And you want to talk about suture materials or whatever? If you cook and bake and you heat them and you bag them with alcohol, they can be pretty darn sterile. Yeah. Cheers. Try and drink that. See, I'm the guy who likes to keep it in my mouth. I like for it to like kind of hit the back of the top of my mouth. You know, look, dude, I can't push that far into the realm of mix. Okay, so like, I like the fizziness most. I like what it does to me most. By the way, Tizian, seriously, dude, here, drink to you, man. Holy crap, just remembered. What is it? Is it Skull? Skull? Yeah, yeah. Anyway, that's better. See, is it Prost? Okay, I'm sorry. Skull's a little bit northern, right? It's further north. Prost. You see, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it always confused me. Like, there's a regional, an acceptance of German that goes up and it diminishes. I don't know. It's hard to explain. And I might not be completely right about it. I mean, I might, like, just not know the entire context. I've also not, like, studied it for years, which I'd love to. I'd love to just, like, take 5 years off and, like, be able to speak in someone's native language. You know, arigato, doimash, doimasu. That's it. And it's like, you know, moshi moshi, arigato. Shit. See, I can't even remember. Thanks for calling, right? Like, it's putting. Look, hey, I'm not brand loyal at all. Okay, dude, if the tool works, I'm happy. I got some Wen. Okay, well, here in America, that's hard. That's a hard thing to say. Okay. Tizian, maybe don't watch my last couple videos. I do talk trash on Makita sometimes, mostly because they're really heavy. Okay. One of my favorite circular saws I'm about to pull out and use for this friggin' countertop job that I'm doing. Ja und it's not ja and nine, it's ja und nine. Und David, I grew up in a spot in New York where there was an entire community of people who never learned English, bro. All they spoke was German. So I was exposed pretty early, and so where the story of my pops buying the 12-ounce hammer comes from is that was a German a German guy who owned that like little bodega tool store, right? My pops comes up with a bunch of materials, some other things, some nails, some 10 pennies, some 12 pennies, some trim, some of this and that, some trim nails, and then he hands them a 12-ounce hammer and what are you going to do with the 12-ounce hammer, right? Why won't you buy the 16-ounce, right? And my pops, like, serious as a freaking heart attack, like, hand me a 12-ounce hammer and I will build you a fucking house. like he was not having it. And that's the energy I bring to the channel, right? Like, that's the point. Like, that's the point of the whole channel, is to bring that vitriolic, why would you tell me, was ist das? Was ist das? Yeah, I used to do a little bit of, like, speaking German. When they fight in German, sound so mean. Okay, David Fleury, let me go and dispel that myth. Go look up the funniest joke of all time. He's out north here. He's in North America. Let him answer. I'm not going to tell you exactly where he is. He's told me. But no, yeah, go look up the Monty Python, the funniest joke ever written, right? And tell me if German is that funny now. 'Cause, yes, you see. Thank you, O Wise Owl, for doxing your own local area. I mean, for the record, if people want, Tizian, I grew up with a German neighbor, Hans, and from Frankfurt, right? Okay, he was a very nice man. He sound just like this sometime, and then every once in a while he break into, "Hey, what's going on, brother?" how are you doing? Right? And it's just like a different kind of weird version. Like he had learned his new American vernacular. And so when I was a kid, I remember saying to him, I was like, nah. It was like, no. I was like, nah. It's like, nah. And I was like trying to teach him English, right? So the last time I talked to him, he was like, he was like, hey, Matt, how are you doing? By the way, I went by Matt when I was a kid. Hard to explain. Ed is my name now. It's always been my name. I'm just using it more now. Yeah. Look, most of the World War II Germans I met, I've never met a single German named Ian. That's hilarious, actually. Now that you say something, David. And I've known a shit ton of like Pennsylvania Dutch Germans, right? And there's a whole bunch of Romany Dutch German friggin' people in New Jersey. New Jersey. Jersey. Are you from Jersey? I'm from Jersey. Yeah. Well, hey, dude, it takes all types, man. You got to meet everybody. Oh, that's cool, man. Maybe you should come and visit Austria. Tizian Felber, I am going to bring my parents out. Okay? I'm going to bring my parents out. I'm going to send them out. They're going to be my test case because they're going to die soon. And when they get back, they're going to be like, oh, Austria, it was amazing. And I'd be like, so go spend 3 weeks in Austria, right? No, trust me when I tell you, dude, like, part of the whole deal is to leave where I am. I know that sounds selfish, but it's really not because I need more input. I am Johnny Five at the end of or at the beginning of Short Circuit 2. Tizzy and Felber, dude, don't even say that, dude. You know my mom is probably the most important person in my life, yo. So if you're gonna rail out hard, just make sure you give my dad the regular pill so he can rail out the other side. Don't come at me with dirty jokes, bro. I'll go dirty as hard. Yeah, dude. I have no shame. It's okay. And my mom would forgive me. She'd probably laugh a little bit about that. She very rarely laughs, by the way. There's nothing in it. Why would I cheers with nothing? Let me correct the problem. Way more than I want. Good. Take care of my mom. So, my mom has been having like heart problems for years. So we've been helping her out here. Hey, Tizzy, and by the way, if things were better here, I'd tell you to come and check out the mountains here in North Carolina, man. They're absolutely beautiful. They span so many people. Hey, no, thanks, Tizian, for showing up, dude. For real, I believe in you. I believe in everyone out there in the tubes that are apparently what's flushing the country down the toilet. Because, all this country's going down the tubes, right? And then conveniently, after that becomes a colloquial saying, something is called YouTube. And it's kind of doing that. But I'm literally not trying to be that guy here. If anyone wants to know, my goal here is to be so completely genuine that when I fuck something up, I'm going to post it. Okay? Like, you guys deserve more. Like, more? You guys, it's like... I'm also in entertainment, so I'm sitting here trying to entertain people. And yes, oh, Wise Owl, thank you. I do have to kind of shut this down. It is actually... If I go any further, I'm going to go till 3 or 4. So I got a half an hour, folks. Cheers, Tizian. Thank you for even talking. For God's sakes, no one talks. I think the worst part is that no one wants to listen. So, Thank you, by the way. Oh, Wiesel, don't act like you don't listen. I know you listen. That's why you're getting my phone number. Shut up. Don't even stop writing that text. Stop writing the text. Just erase. Be like, Eddie, you're right. I love you. Gotcha. I got you, Wiesel. You haven't even seen what I'm working on for you. These stupid little wood handle things. You're gonna, dude, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love what I'm doing. Okay. But mostly because I get you already. No, no, thank you. I'm not trying to cheers again. Stop trying to cheers me. I appreciate the cheers, but like, uh, you could just say, Eddie Shush. Is that what that is? Hold on. My eyeballs don't work very well anymore. Eddie Shush. No, David. The whole point of this channel is I can never shut up. I don't know if you realize that yet. No, I'm not looking for validation for my existence. I'm looking for validation for your existence. That's the worst part of it. I will never shut the fuck up, bro. I will never go shh, quiet. I won't do that. My bad. Mostly because people have told me that all my life, dude. Like, Catholic nuns, Catholic priests. No, I'll go fuck himself. No, 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 no. You should do this one then. Eddie. And you spelled it wrong, by the way. I'm not Ed, or Eddie. I'm the one holding the camera. I'm Edie. Like someone asked me there, like I showed up to a stream, and they were like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, "Hi, my name's Ed." You know, oh, cool. Hey, what's up, Ed? I was like, "Yeah, call me Ed or Eddie, Edie." And then people were like, "Oh, like Ed, and Eddie." I was like, "Yeah, but like, I'm Edie. I'm the one. I'm the fourth one, right? I'm the one holding the camera in that show." Oh, you didn't know my name? Well, first off, my name is Matthew and Edward. Okay, I fully embrace both of those names. I'd prefer Edward because Edward is the great protector, you see. Edward means great protector in Gaelic and the Anglicanized versions of it. Edward. Derward, by the way, is the Old English. Deadward. Deadward. The ward of, yeah, okay, so Edward is like the ward of the land, the protector of the people who keep the king at bay. Yeah. No metaphors. I try not to roll metaphors in my life, but like I've definitely been a gift to God to multiple people, so Matthew certainly fits. But going by Matt was a mistake. I'll freely admit that now. When I was growing up, there was more Matthews than Matts. Right? Even though one of my like great friends was the uncle of my mom, he was great. Hey, by the way, my uncle, I'm named after him. His name was Uncle Edward. Uncle Eddie. And he was Edie. Two D's. I'm one D because I'm a fan of brevity and I don't like signing long ass names. That's the literal truth behind one D. It's like, you want the simple truth. I'm a fan of brevity. I like signing and be like, getting out. I'm out. Whereas like Edward is like, A-R-D. Oh, well, maybe we should put the M there. M dot Edward. And it's just like, dude, it's dumb, right? Just put EDIE. No, I miss my uncle. This is part of the reason why I'm going by Ed now, actually. Like I acutely and understand the mistakes of a lot of my past, and a lot of it was that I should just literally freaking embrace the things that make my life great, including my Uncle Ed, including my Aunt Carol, who is, let's not split hairs, probably the biggest bitch of her generation, but for God's sakes, man. The entirety of the fact that I am like hopelessly and unable to tell people nothing but the truth that I feel about things. Well, that's a genetic pathway that came from her side of the family, my mother's side. And I'm pretty sure Frank had a lot to do with that. I never met Frank. Frank was my grandfather. But I seen pictures of him, and if there's one thing I can do, I can literally just pick out literal traits and those small stories about people that usually end up being fairly true. Like from across the street, through clothing, through dirty windows, through dirty screens. Like these two Utes. But yeah, like it's like, why did I cut all my hair off? Because I know that it's necessary right now. Do I want to grow it back? Do I want to continue my hair treatment? I am. Because I can feel it growing back up here. It used to be bald as a friggin' cue ball right here. And it still is kind of, but there's peach fuzz growing there. That's crazy. And by the way, if you're not ready to go for the whole Rogaine treatment, go with the women's. You do it every other day. I know that sounds crazy, but like, it's what my doctor prescribed for me for it. Just don't ask questions. He gave me the 5% version. Not because I'm particularly low T, just because like, I don't need to fuck up like my T balance, right? Like my testosterone balances. My doctor's doing pretty good. I'm going to eventually, but right now we're dialing in the right treatment. So what I'm saying is I work with my doctor to get to the right place. Now, unfortunately, I can't buy my Adderall at. It's a low dose, y'all. It's like 15 milligrams, and it's extended release. Like you crush that up, no one's gonna get fucked that hard. You crush 3 or 4 of them up. I know because I've met these guys. I know the guys. That was crazy, dude. We had freaking Amadeus in here, dude. Amadeus. Had Falco up in this piece, dude. That guy was awesome, man. Fizzian. Hold on. Tizian. Hold on. I'm gonna mod that guy if I can. Dude, that guy's cool, dude. Like, he actually asks questions, like, from a world away. That's kind of actually interesting. You had piles of Focussion XR. Okay. Well, okay, so that's another version of that, right? I'm pretty sure that's another version of it. That's like, what do you call it? One of those hard release ones that it gives you a big dump and then a drip. I just get the whole drip at the beginning, and I wake up like a champ. I know that sounds crazy. I just wake up like a champ now when I take the pill, half an hour. Hey, look, I've never done steroids, but I got to be real with you. I've had medicinal steroids for my back. I was in a car accident. I've been working in the trades, not just home repair, but like, so I would do electrical work during the day for 3 or 4 hours for a company. Certified, everything. I got all the stuff, and then I go and I do set up concerts after like 10 o'clock, okay, or 9 o'clock. Or no, it's breakdown concerts after 9 o'clock. And then I started getting hired for earlier for like concerts to load out and load in. Okay. And then I threw my back out the night before an Aerosmith show. And I had to call my boss. I said, hey, what's up? I'm about to go to the hospital. I think I threw my back out pretty freaking bad, dude. I can't stand up straight. And he's like, dude, he says, look, and the other guy's going to tell you to show up. He says, you got a year, and I'll call you back. and that was Sarge. Sarge was at least fair for the most part. I had to say he was a shithead, but he was fair. Oh yeah. Okay. Look, there's four. Sorry, there's four people. Let's maintain four people. Okay. So I can tell you there's a lost piece of media from my existence. And I'm dealing with a bunch of stuff. A lunch of stuff. Yeah, see, I keep trying to say, like, this dude keeps. It's gotta be videos. I'll post it, link it right now. That's what I'm saying, if I can find it. Hold on, let me do just country beat. No, not Mr. Country Beat. There's Country Beat COVID video. Creamy Fresh clothing. Okay, where's his videos? By the way, this is my old friend Brandon. Here it is. Share this video. He has 470 views on this. He's a bit of a crackhead, so watch it. Just don't like it, I guess, or like it because you know the editing is dope. You. There we go. Dude, hey, L6, L7, I4, I9, no, I8, T6, T4, neck, and my Atlas, by the way, right directly in my Atlas, because there was a gigantic friggin' problem with a car accident with me once. No, I've had 14 spinal shots at once because of the car accident. It was about 3 years later, and I went in, and I remember it took me. Oh yeah, I just paid that bill off, by the way. The last issue I had was it was a kidney issue or a kidney stone issue, and I did it right there because they gave me a Motrin, and within the time it took for the Motrin to happen, I had pissed out the stones, and then they gave me a guilt-free ball fondle because they charged me $12,000 for that ball fondle. It was very awkward. I honestly, it's like I really want them to like friggin' pay me $12,000 for how awkward that was, but whatever. Like the awkwardness of that situation, right? It's two women in a room diagnosing a man's balls. And the only thing you're looking at is the screen, and you're quietly listening to the little chuckles this bitch makes. Not the one who's actually looking, the one who's learning. And I literally said to that lady, I was like, "Is this funny to you?" She's like, "What?" I was like, "You're chuckling. You chuckled 17 times." What? Yeah, I know, I have this problem where I count how many times freaking people like aggress me in ways they don't understand. Well, it's like this guy Steven. He like told me multiple times that I was wrong about how I felt about things, but he has nobody he can talk to who knows what they're talking about. It's whatever. It's like, and that's why I picked up him on stream. He called me on stream once, and I was like, I picked up, and then I picked up the second time. Hey, dude, you're on live stream, so if you're gonna say something out loud, go ahead and say it. He's like, "Yeah, I just want to say I love you, man," because I've known him for freaking 30 years, right? of course he loves me, right? But the problem is like most people don't freaking love me anymore. So, what is that? Did the Wilson 5? It's probably the little athletics as the Olympics. The Wilstron 5? I will have to look that up, David. Hold on. I'm gonna. God dang it. God dranglet. Friggin' automatic abuse. Why is that? Not 5, just V. Holy crap, man. Why does 5 and V just mean the same thing in my brain? Is it because I learned Latin early? I'm pretty sure it is. I can hear, I literally just heard that on the stream here. I'm glad to lose a freaking shot. I don't have a problem with that. Alcohol's cheap, y'all. Yeah, I just heard that. It's cool. No, David Flurry, like just what I'm saying is I have this issue, right? I have ADHD, so like if someone says something to me in a disparate like language, then I might not get it, but like chances are I might. There's a better chance I'll get what they're saying quicker because they're being disparate. That's all I'm saying. Am I gonna be real? Do I speak in disparate language? Go watch the stupid videos. Like literally, almost every cut is me having a new idea. So, and it's not a new idea. It's actually just scripted out in my brain. Like I have a vision in my head of how the shorts look. So that's what I'm saying. Is like you go watch the videos. It's a very accurate representation of the way I think a lot. You go look at the ones where I go to the store and I'm just like, look at that, right? Looks a lot like the Milwaukee for same damn price too, Like why would I say that? No, David, I like the like part is not the problem for me. I know people like me. I like that's the one thing I've inherently understood of like when I show up, people like okay, when there's a party, I get invited because I'm the life of it. You get what I'm saying? Right? Like I stopped going to parties a few years ago, and people have been bugging me for years to come back. Trust me, I know. I'm telling them, I'm saying, no, I'm going to come back. You just need to be remember. And when I make my parties, you come back. That's it. Cheers. I do love you all. This is crazy. Like, it's not parasocial, really. It's very ultra social, in my opinion. Like, the ability to love everyone in the world is really hard to do. Like, I get it. Everyone has their own opinions. And I've said multiple times, opinions are not like assholes. They're like buttocks. You see them all. You see them all. They're funny. They fall down things. They look red when they're all hurt up, right? Okay? They're buttocks, okay? They look all hurt sometimes. Boom, right? Buttocks. But for the most part, assholes are the opinions no one ever shows you. And then they're like, asshole mio, oh sodomia. Ace Ventura reference. Hey, David, seriously, just when I start up my Discord, I'm going to start saving it. If you aren't able to get down, I will buy you a ticket and I'll give you a spot, a couch. And just know that I own like 17 pew-pews. And I defend my existence. And if you're a part of it, I will hand you one. If anyone shows up to disrupt and destroy our enjoyment. And cheers. The best part of that is saying 17 is not an accurate representation. How many knives do you think I got in the Joker bag? Oh, Izal. Frail, how many knives? How many knives do you think are in there? 10, 20, 30, 40? I mean, think about that. If it's 40, you know, times that by at least $10, that's $400. 46. That's a good question. 26 versus 40. 25 versus 46. I think both of you are wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That pocket is empty. Top pocket gone. Ooh, my favorites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Okay, let's just push that off. That's not included. This came out of that bag, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put that in there. It came out of that top pocket, okay? I had to show it to the stream, so it does live in this bag, by the way. I don't have a place for it in any other bag or toolbox. The little quiet one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17. Oh, dropping things, dropping it. And I also had to take this. Ah, dang it. Dang it. You know, the worst part is I had to take this off the roll. So that counts. I have to say, this is normally on the Joker roll. I had to take it off to even talk about that tonight. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16. In the Joker bag now. The rest. 17. That should count as 2. 17, 18. All right, now. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. David, you're out. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32, baby. I'm sorry, OYZL. I had to move a couple knives. By the way, if those knives were in currently the bag right now, hold on. Here, I'll pull that and I'll figure that out. Hold on. That would be 32 plus 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. So, OYZL, you definitely win because 38 is closer to 60 or 46 than 25. Okay? And last time you checked, 36, 37. That would have been in the Joker bag tonight. But things change, and I'm working on stuff. So, that's going to be the camp out bag. The Riker bag is the camp out bag. How to make a fire or how to survive. I'm not going to tell you the whole deal right now, but I can tell you right now, this is an interesting little rip pack. Now, why would you want this little rip pack? Why would you want that? Why would you want that on the stream now, Ed? Why would Edward? A horse is a horse, of course, of course. 1, 2 paper towels. These are Scott towels. They're 10 times more absorbent. I need to bought a truck to pull my fifth wheel with the hitch. Hey, dude, I get it. Hey, tools with Big Josh. I literally was talking about you earlier, bro. I was talking about how you're exposing my giant plan to explain to people that tools on sale are the same price as tools on sale in like mid-March. By the way, God love you, tools. But Big Josh, you're the best, dude. You're literally just like saying the stuff, like seriously saying the stuff that I wish I could just educate people with. So if you build a survival bag, just put these in there. Okay, now why would you put these in there? Okay, now I have a $2 flashlight kicking around. Where's my $2 flashlight, people? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hey, Big Josh, have you bought a Schwarzenegger knife yet? Yeah, dude, I know. Have you bought a Schwarzenegger knife? This is $8 constantly at Harbor Freight. Have you bought a Schwarzenegger yet? Dude, just having that is like a fun... Dude, put it on the wall and be like, break glass in case Arnold shows up. All right, sorry. Yeah, I'm a little drunk. It's cool. But yeah, you roll your knife. Where's my knife? Where's the knife I freaking kept? It's like the crappiest knife ever, right? It's like a $5, $6 knife, right? And then I put this, yeah. So $6 knife. Oh, dude, no, hey, that's the dude. You know, like the worst part, Josh, is like I see that stuff. I see it like constantly. I'm like, why is that on sale? That's the regular price. It's like, maybe I just haven't been paying attention, right? It's like, but that's a $7, $6.90 or $5.97, $6 knife, okay? 7 at most. Don't lose it in the forest. But take this, buy some reflectors, okay? Now, what I'm saying is you got a flashlight, okay? I got a flashlight around here somewhere. I'm pretty sure I do. It's amazing how prepared this guy who's prepped for everything. This is the whole point, dude. Like, you can't be prepared for everything. That was a Windex bottle? Okay, so... and the Riker bag is turning into a survivor bag, by the way, Josh. I literally just counted the amount of knives that are in the Joker bag. There was, what was it, 38? 36 to 38? Trust me when I tell you. And Josh is one of the few, like, advocates of the 12-volt system, as long as you're buying the nicer ones, right? The brushless, right? That's the whole point. Like, trust me, I knew that before I bought in. But I got a bunch of kids that are working for me now because I can't hire like old ass grizzled dudes now. They want too much money, and these kids really do want to learn. So I just pair them out with Pops, right? And Pops basically gives them all the vitriol, and then when they're like, "Yo, I think your dad hates me," I'm like, "Dude," I was like, "Dude, my dad does not hate you." He's like, "I think he's angry with me." I'm like, "Bro, you ain't never seen that dude angry." I seen that dude drunk, pissed one night, friggin' throwing matches at me, bro. How much was that? Okay, look, it's kind of cool, Josh. Look, I'm gonna tell you, if you're running a micro series, don't buy it, dude. If you're running the micro 20s, don't do it. If you're running like the long 12s or the big 20s, it's worth it. And then Josh, I'm gonna be real. I have a couple of public emails, workbyallmat@gmail, and I also have artbythexo@gmail. Just hit me up there. I'll send you mine. Like, I'm not joking about that. You just have it, dude. So, what is that? Hackname? Hunan? I see, man. There's like several versions of it. Yeah, thank you, OYZL. Josh, hit me up. I'll send you mine. I'll send you the one I own. Like, no friggin' joke, dude. Just go to Art by the XO. Just hit me with P.O. Box or your address. I will keep that 100%. If you don't know me already, I'm super paranoid. I will not share anything. No, I hate the thing. I hate it. I want it out of my life. I look at it, when I pick it up, it makes me go, ugh. So I'd rather just send it to you and let's see what you think of it. Because I barely used it, dude. I used the Bauer one now. The Bauer is around here somewhere. It's so good, dude. Like, it's $9 for the Bauer. And it's got the beer holder. Dude, it's got the beer holder. The Bauer has the, it's no, it's really that bad. But dude, I'm telling you right now, Josh, I'm supporting your channel. Just shoot me whatever. Dude, give it to a friend you trust who has like way more guns than me. I have 16, so just go ahead and shoot him out that and say, hey, is it okay if I get something? By the way, that's how I get a lot of my goods. I get a buddy who's got like a romper room. I remember building it. It was so fun, dude. He was like, maybe this would be cool. And I was like, nah, man, let's do like a rifle rack right there. And you walk in, and you're like, wood, deer, duck, Armalite, permalite. Sorry, y'all. I'm a bit of a geek. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But I will tell you, okay, so the reason why, okay, I can actually go grab the things right now, right? Okay, hold on. Just give me a second, Josh. Josh is the important guy here. He's got a dope freaking following, man. I love that dude. Holy crap. Like, if it's a regular drill, Josh, right? Here, I'm going to grab, I think it's right here. Hold on. This thing works for every drill that I own. Every single drill, including those M12s. Here, I have the M12s right here. Hold on. This drill holster works for everything, dude. Clip. $10. Okay? Yes, I will eventually, Amon? Is that Amon? Emon? Gemon? Or Gemon? Shit, I'm terrible with language. Except for those plastic cardboard openers. Okay, hey. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. A utility knife? That's dangerous. Half an inch with enough force. But I will know. I'm not joking, Josh. The problem is I'm just not in regular contact with people just like you who are essentially saying the same thing I'm saying. You don't get it, dude. You're saying stuff that I'm saying, but you're saying it to calm people. And I'm saying it to people who are like, I just need 5 seconds of someone tell me not to buy this. Okay? Also, remember, there's an entertainment aspect to everything, that I need to entertain people on some level. It should be funny. It should be stupid. It should be interesting. But no, I'll send you. I'm literally no use in my life. If I can pass that on to you, and you can make 3 to 5 videos about it, and maybe agree or disagree, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, go hit my Art by the XL email and just talk to. It's not right now. Obviously, I gotta find the thing, right? I've been cleaning. I've been doubling over on work. I've been tripling over on work actually, and then I've been doing YouTube on top of that. That's amazing, by the way. That's really doing a lot for my morale. The beating shall continue until morale improves. Yeah, it's around here. So I think I threw it. Over there. Yeah, I'm not gonna go look. This is my point. This is how much I hate that DeWalt thing, but I'm willing to see if you are okay. So, no, Josh, I know your schedule, dude. Just take your time. We're not talking about tomorrow. Talk about Tuesday next week at the latest. If not, I'll seek you out before that if I need to, because it's in my brain now. So, but when I find it, I'll literally probably just shoot you some kind of email. Let me turn that down. That's distracting. At least I know the stream's working. Oh yeah, by the way, I had a stream earlier, Josh. It had freaking 100 people, 200 people, and then it crashed. And I said, well, I'm going to call up my internet provider again. And I'm going to tell them that I'm not going to pay for this shit internet. And then they're going to tell me via email that their up reports are perfect for me. That I bought business class. There's a reason why I did. Cheers. And, because I believe in y'all folks, actually. I think the worst part of all this, I bought the dopest internet, and Pops' computer still loads in like 20 seconds. Josh, Big Josh, you're one of the busiest dudes right here in this space, and you're also telling the truth. So if you're out there, if you're listening, go and sub to Tools to Big Josh. He's rinsed in my stream for a reason, y'all. Well, dude, trust me when I tell you, like, I've been sure to make sure it's not on my end. And those are the 29 who can actually see your actual stream. That's the worst part. They don't tell you that because what they're doing is they've cut off a whole section of server to you because they know you're popular. They know that people want to hear what you're saying. By the way, Josh, people want to hear what you're saying. Thank you again for the friggin' drill video. Holy crap, dude. Just saying shit that I friggin' think all the time. Look, here. Didn't I tell you? I was like, hey, just open up that book. It says, Manuel de Operation, Manuel de Illustrateur. Skip a couple pages, and then look right there. Oh, wow. That's what those little numbers do. That's what those numbers do. Okay, like, I've known that my entire life. The worst part is like, people don't get that. Haha. $2 flashlight. Okay? If you need a signal or you need an extra light, you take these reflective materials on your survival kit. No one puts these in survival kits. Okay? Okay, now, turn off my regular light. Okay? Look how bright that is. See how bright that is? Okay? Yes. Now, are you expanding? No. Can you? Yes. Here's how you do that. Take and you roll it like that. Now, can you use these for rescue situations? You doing a survival kit? That's all I'm saying. I'm building a survival kit. Yeah, see, that expands your view. Gives you a little bit more. Look, you need rescue. It's a survival kit, right? Why they don't put these? Just sit there, put it on the ground and go. It's basically one of these codes that people understand. It's a wipe and stripe. Buddy, my name reads like Nikolai. No, I know that. You know, the whole point of me mispronouncing shit is for you to... And here, let me look at your channel, bro. Dude, you're into knives? What are you doing? 9 years? 1 sub? Ah, fucking dude, bro. Here, I'm 2 subs. Okay? I don't care your nationality. I care about your friggin' moral situation, bro. Nikolai, dude, I believe in you. I was wondering if there are any custom knives in the collection. Yes, there are, but I sold them. So I am actually making them right now. I have one that I'm working on for Wise Owl. It's a utility knife. I'm working on one for my apprentice, Sam. It's called the Joker knife. And it does not go in the Joker bag. It goes in his Joker bag because he wants his own Joker bag. And I told him I would not draw, like I did on my Joker bag, the words, the Joker bag, in the way that I would write it. But that's it's a Walmart product, $15. I think you can get it, whatever. No, it's EDIE, bro. I'm sorry, Josh. I don't mean to correct you. Catch you later. EDIE. Just put that in your brain, and it's full respect all day for you, dude. Like, until they aren't. Hey, dude, new tools are always awesome until they aren't. No, I agree with that, right? I wish you could do 50. Okay, Josh, I'm gonna make you a promise. I'm gonna make you a friggin' promise. I think you're regionally pretty close to me. I'm gonna come visit you. You won't know when it happens, but you and me, we're gonna do 15-second reviews together, and then I'm gonna be like, dude, do 17 or 18-second ones because you need more time. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Like you. Like I've distilled my thoughts into it sucks, it's cool, it's good, whatever, blah blah blah. Right? It's like my distillation of thought should not be your goal. 15-second reviews are very unique because they are designed literally to tell you just buy it and stop freaking thinking. See, I knew that. You know, I'm from Poughkeepsie, right? You know, I'm from Poughkeepsie. You know, hey, dude, like, okay, you sound like one of my cousins. You sound like Mikey. That's the worst part. You sound exactly like Mikey. Mikey and Eddie and Michelle. You sound like Mikey right out of all of them. Dude, like, you really dude, I want to cry a little bit. Hold on. Maybe you should drink. No, I can't. No, you really do bring me back. Your accent really fucking just... Like, I put your old videos on, and I go to sleep. Like, it's like listening to my mom tell me stories about tools, but like, it's not my mom, right? You know, it's like my uncle or my cousins. So I remember, like, my cousins used to, like, put me to sleep and all that stuff. So, you know. Nah, dude, Josh, for real, like, you know, my family literally started the entire Bowery area, plus the chicken wing, the little chunk of chicken wing, plus probably everything up to... dude, hey, you think I love your channel? You fucking chill out, dude. Like, dude, no, stop. You can't stop. You're going to keep me going. Stop it. Dude, your calm stuff, it really informs how hard I have to go sometimes. It really does, dude. Like, I'm not joking. Like, it makes my shit funnier because I know that if I really needed to, I could just, like, plug your friggin' video in. By the way, I'm going to do that eventually. I'm just saying, like, I'll do a couple of response videos to you. It's like Eric Clapton in the 1970s response to Big Josh, to Big Tools of Big Josh. Nah, dude. Like, by the way, I revere and love your basement, dude. Like, that's... I'm just glad you're not making skin lamps, right? You know? It's like... No, I'm not long for everything. I'm not long for all the work that I do, and you know, if I keep doing it for the rest of my days, I just want to share it with people so that when people see me working, I put you to sleep. Jeez. How do I do that? How do I do that? You are, dude, okay, Tools of Big Josh, it's official tonight. I'm gonna, while I'm not sleeping, make an entire playlist of 15-second reviews from the beginning. And I've told you, dude, I'm starting to cheat on those hard because I feel like it's really unfair that I get 3 seconds where I say 15-second review. Because sometimes it's way more nuanced than that, right? Like, there was one where I was like, this knife, 15 seconds. Driving home this evening, need to friggin' find some shit out, or whatever. It's like, look, okay, dude, trust me when I tell you, like, I am acutely aware of what's going on here on YouTube. The only reason any of us are gonna friggin', like, float to the top is if we're all just getting the joke. Because trust me when I tell you, as educational as you go, dude, I get the let's call it rank sarcasm that you put into stuff. No, you put heavy ass rank sarcasm. Like, I hear you sitting here going, "Yeah, well, here's this guy." By the way, you wouldn't be doing that amazing friggin' thing where you're like the dumbest comment of the week. By the way, I'm gonna give you one. I want to give you one. I want I want to throw something so outrageous and insane at you. No, dude, don't say sorry, man. People have always told me that shows weakness, but like, you're not sorry for my content. I'm not sorry for yours. So I'm happy you exist, bro. Stop, stop being like that. All right, look, it's 52 and 8 minutes left. You guys got any questions, any ideas, any things? Should I check out tools? Should I get a new survival knife? I'm gonna buy 3 of those. The whole video coming. Tools is Big Josh. Thanks for showing up, dude. I know you're probably like really like fighting the sleep. You need to sleep. You do. So just go to bed, dude. Dude, I'm telling you, like, what do you wake up? 6, 7? What is it out there? You're 152? Yeah, just go to sleep, bro. I believe in you. So just sleep with that, all right? Yeah, always out. Can you start like a by the way, OSL, you're actually a managing moderator tonight. You and Tater TV. You guys are both getting upgraded to managing moderators. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you that. When people show up, you know what to do. And then also when I need to shift something to you guys, or I can just get stuff going. When you pop onto YouTube, there will be a slightly different version of my channel for everybody. And you'll be able to see the videos that are about to come out. By the way, you're welcome. Yeah, I know. Dude, hey, I actually rewatched that entire thing. Dude, trust me when I tell you that that literally endears me more to you, okay? Don't act like I didn't like sit there. I had to make a bunch of videos yesterday, and I had to choose between watching what you were doing, which I really wanted to do. I was desperate to actually watch what you're doing, but I was also desperate to make the videos. And I said, what would Big Josh want? He'd want me to make the videos. Stupid music videos they're getting me by, and then the 15-second review for the wrench that changed my life, essentially, which is the driver and wrench combo, which is hard to explain without a friggin' thing in it. I lost the friggin' thing. But it's a 180-degree swivel head. Actually, it's more than 180. It's like 210 swivel. So, no, Josh, look. One day there'll be a time when I need you to literally. I think what it's going to be is I'm going to hit you up and I'm be like, "Hey, Josh, I need to hire an interpreter." And you'll be like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, I need to hire an interpreter, but I'm going to write your interpretations, and then you're going to say it in your voice." Which is literally my childhood, my youth voice. Like, I don't know how you understand this, okay? But, like, all right, here you go. This is how I talk when I kid, right? You know? Like straight up New York. New York. Not New York. New York. Right? That's what I'm saying. When we were kids, like, my Uncle Ed got me one of these knives. And my dad took it away 2 days later. Pops is a fucking narc, but he's not. That's the only point. He's also cool and amazing, and he also saved me from my Aunt Carol. But more stories, more experiences from our life, trying to convey to people that people are more important because people will be there for you. Josh, I'll be there for you. By the way. You post a video, dude, you post a short, you post a long term. I look at the short, I hit the friggin' link on it. No, I'm serious about that, dude. Like, you got a voice in my brain that reminds me of my fam, okay? So don't even act like you ain't a part of it already, okay? I'm from Poughkeepsie, yo. I ain't even from Poughkeepsie, I'm from Wappingers Falls. I'm a fish kill frog, bro. Yeah, that's right. A fish kill frog, bro. How you gonna be a fish killing frog? that's literally the nature of the frog, right? Like sometimes a friggin' frog just killed a fish, yo. Look, Josh, go. Just go. Hey, I want to talk to you about how my cousins. I could talk to you about Marty, who grew up in friggin' just south of Poughkeepsie, just south of Wappingers, and all of his dream was to get to friggin' Florida. Dude was born and raised in New York from the north. But dude had a friggin' proud to be a southerner shirt. Like, dude proved that there's a south in every place. Quote Doctor Who, by the way. Doctor Who, there's a south in every place. God damn it, man. That thing's amazing, y'all. Just go buy $8. Go buy 2 of them. $16. Experiment and play with it. You know, like you were, I don't know, 12 years old with like, sticks and knives. Hey, no, go. I'm telling you, go, dude. Hey, Josh, dude, I am not, there's literally no guilt. No, dude, help Josh out, man. Honestly, dude, like sometimes I look at your friggin' views, you're underserved, bro. But I think there's a lot we can tune up. We just need to talk a little bit more. And I know I've said stuff on stream, but like, honestly, like just putting yourself in the mindset of trying to get it to the right people, it's really hard, but like, I've kind of cracked a bit of a code for it. So, no, everyone in the chat, if you're here, go and check out Tools with Big Josh. He is one of my favorite channels. He speaks in a language that I grew up with, out of essentially upper Western and middle New York. So you know the OCC guys, right? There was my cousin Philip who literally bought an orange chopper as they were trying to build up their stuff out of them, and he bought it was a Dragon Flame orange chopper. It was a limited edition, and when he sold it, he bought it for 40 or 47 or 48, yeah, and then he sold it for 175,000. It paid for his cancer treatment, and he still died. God bless the man. I miss Philip to this fucking day, y'all. Shout out to Samantha, his daughter. Man, she took care of most of that stuff after he passed. You know, because no one was dealing with him. Because he was like, fuck y'all. Dude, no one cares about me, right? Like, I've done all this stuff for y'all, and now all of you guys telling me that I'm wrong or I'm bad or whatever. So, check out Tools of Big Josh. This guy, like, you want to talk about pragmatic and practical? Someone who wants to give you real advice instead of someone who just tells you to buy it. Because, like, I'm telling you right now, $200, buy it. Buy it in August. Josh, buy in August. You're right about that. That was going to be a video, and I'm still going to make the video, Josh. Maybe I'll come out and see you. Dude, I got to go up there. I got to see a couple cousins. I got to see Mikey. I got to see Eddie and Michelle, the other Michelle too. She's coming down here to visit in probably September. Right? I'm just saying, like, I miss my Uncle Ken, as crazy as that guy was. I miss my aunt my aunt Gail. I remember I was the one who told my mother that she had passed away. I'm glad that was me. That's all I'm saying. Right? So, look, life ain't perfect, okay? If you can plan for the worst, then when you hit up the worst situations of your life, it's not that hard. I'm going to say it's definitely still hard. It's definitely still friggin' hard to do. So if you're building a survival kit, put a couple of those in there. And them's like bike reflectors, y'all. Sorry, I'm working on this Riker bag right now. It was a part of the stream at some point until Big Josh showed up. Big Josh is like the conscious voice in my existence. That guy is friggin' amazing, y'all. He's literally being like, don't be stupid, y'all. And I say that in a wrong friggin' accent for a reason. Because, like, I knew a dude who was like deep south. Don't be stupid, y'all. Same dude as Big Josh. Also, there's a guy up at friggin' Home Depot. He's like 7'7", Tennessee boy, Tennessee. Gee. I mean, I don't know if he's 10 to the ladies, 'cause he's like 7 foot. He's 7 foot, right? It's like, no, I get it. It's cool. Hey, no one wants to be around you. I'm 6'6". I get it. Tools Big Josh is probably one of my favorite creators, probably because a dude just saying what's real. A dude just saying what's real about tools. It's like I keep telling people, right? Okay, you know, these things right here on that drill, these numbers, you know, they mean something, right? So I was out there with Pops today, and Pop says to me, he's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I just got a drill." He's like, "What?" He's like, "Okay," and he's like, "We're trying to tighten this thing. Here, tighten it. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 there." And he's like, it's like, "It's not working." I'm like, "Yeah, it's not supposed to. No, tighten the other side down to 4 or 5 or whatever." And then like it's like an impromptu torque wrench. I know that sounds crazy. And when I say torque wrench, it's inch pound. Inch pound. 14 inch per pound. Think about that. Now, what are we doing? 18, 19, 20 inch per pound. What is that for? That's only for drilling a hole. So when you're drilling a hole, you have to have drill discipline. Hold it there. Don't hold it there because it's brushed. Hold it there. Make sure you're not holding on the vents because the brushes. And then just push down. Add pressure. Use a good tool. The tool doesn't matter as much. It's so funny, right? You could use a 20-volt DeWalt drill, or you could use a regular drill. Oh, what does this have? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. Yeah. Look, I actually have to go. It's 2 in the morning. I'm 30 minutes beyond where my stream was supposed to go, but I was hoping for way crazier outlook. I got it in the first stream, but I got killed by YouTube. Cheers, YouTube. All right, I'm gonna wind this out. Look, 8 people, drop, just double tap on the screen. I'm gonna tell you all right now, the entire world has been programming you to live a certain way. Work hard, make money. Money is the easiest thing to find. You'd find a little bit less than most people because you're helping people who have not the means. And I'm gonna be real, in this country right now, there are plenty of people without the means. So don't exploit them, help them. Take your minimum payment like I do. $50, me and Pops usually, 25 for me. Look, just go fix people's problems. And I'm gonna tell you right now, when you come back after all the pain and suffering, and you ask people online, and you say, "Hey, check this out. I've been only doing it for 30 years and helping people who needed help." Okay, so I can tell you the story about Gussie, Miss Gussie. She was one of the first black pastors here in America, in North Carolina. In North Carolina. Her husband was a civil rights pastor who passed away in the mid-90s, and I went and fixed her bathroom floor. I did it for about $200 or $300. She's on a fixed income, and her entire family has no means to make her life better. Period. End of story. So when I get the call for Gussie, I don't ever hesitate, and I don't charge her no more. I don't charge Gussie shit. Gussie is 98 years old. She deserves to not get charged for anything for what, the 2 or 3 or 5 years of her life? Like a 98-year-old woman who has the burden of making her daughter write a check. Yeah, cool. Go and dip out of this. I got you. I had 7, now I got 2. Miss Gussie's a dope lady. She expressed and exposed a lot of messed up stuff in her life. She's a freedom fighter. She's a counter writer. Miss Gussie was a revolutionary lady. She's 98 years old. I learned so much from her. I learned that civil rights are everybody's rights, not just friggin' black or white people, whatever. It's everybody's. It's like if you're white and you're worried about civil rights, cool, I got you. Hey, you know what? Just keep doing what you're doing. It's cool. So it's whatever. Hey, just keep what. Look, if you're showing positivity as white, it's cool. If you're acting like you can go get themselves, and you're white because they're not, then go fuck yourself. Here, I'm trying to shut down the stream. So if you're showing up and it's 2 a.m, you want validation for the world, just go meet people. Just go meet people. Go out and fix people's problems. Don't even charge them money. And when they say, "My God, you are an angel," and you want your Christian ethos to friggin' fulfill your existence, go ahead and just do that. Go ahead and just be charitable. That's amazing. I'm sitting here looking at 6 viewers and no one's friggin' dropping after I said that. You guys rock. Look, I've never been in. Yeah, f you then. See, 3 people. Boom. Yeah, you guys don't rock then. Okay, you guys are afraid. Everyone's afraid. Everyone's fucking afraid. I'm not a fucking afraid. Dude, I have this knife, and this knife, and this fucking knife, and every fucking knife. I will make them into spears that shoot out of projectile cannons that are compelled, I don't know, by, aerosol canisters? Why would I keep a shit ton of paint around? Guys, here's the kills. By the way, the better ones to buy are the clear mats. Man, those things really have a shit ton of pressure. If you want to kill it, buy any automotive pressurized paint. Those things kill it, y'all. Look, you want a potato gun? Don't load. Yes, you're gonna screw up your barrel, but I'm telling you that the power that jumps into your friggin' potato gun is gonna kill at 15, 20, or 30. Especially if you take one of these and you add a pool noodle with a giant stick. Look, folks, I've got more survival tips and more essentially defy what's happening in the world tips. I love y'all. The worst part is I shouldn't say that. People say I should never tell people I love them. You know, I'm going to tell you right now. Let me just go ahead and defy what people tell me, because people have told me I should shut the fuck up my entire life. I think everyone who subscribes to me. Oh, let's check that out. How many friggin' subscribers I got? 500 and... Jesus frickin' cripes. Hold on. No. Oh, look at the actual studio, folks. Huh? What's their official number? 520 is what I had before I started this stream. Now I have 524. Happiness is not the goal, people. It's the way. Stop living your life according to their fucking stupid rules. Because their rules are just as valid as the ones you fucking make. Okay? Stop apologizing for your existence, y'all. I apologize for things that actually make sense. Like, hey, I'm slow, and I should be really fast on these streams, but I'm not. I've gotten 4 fucking subscribers in the last 6 hours. I get about 10 or 12 a day. My word is real. Also, I don't pray to Jesus. I pray to God. I follow the ways of Jesus. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. So charity wherever you go. Believe in the immutable positivity of humanity. There's 6 of you. I'm not even trying to sell people on Judaism or Jesusism. Just trying to tell you that I see the words people have told me to live by. And they've told me that it means something different. Now, I know pretty acutely that words are specific, right? If you say one word and it sounds like another word, acolyte, apprentice, advocate, they're all based on the same root word, A. Ado, you see what I'm trying to say? And to understand that those things are nuanced and different, okay? So it's like I tell people when I say they're interpreting old words according to a modern viewpoint, saying that there's a modern guy who said that this is the only way it could happen. And then in the scriptures, here's Jesus talking about 3 different types. This is my point. It's like, you want to discount people for their existence? Go ahead. That's not a Christian belief system. That's not a survival belief system. That is a pagan, disgusting, pig-worshipping belief system. Okay, dare I say a Nazi system? Oh, trust me, in my life, I was a punk rocker. I punched plenty of goddamn Nazis, y'all. Like, one time, I actually punched a real Nazi, like, in a business suit. And it's like, I was like, so you'd rather just get rid of all the fucking stupid fucking retards, huh? He's like, yeah. And I was like, by the way, that dude's face got fucking ruined that day. And I got sued pretty hard for it, but it was a pattern of behavior. Am I on the wrong thing? That's the wrong damn thing. Yeah. Tools Big Josh is like a saint in my life. I believe in all of you. I put out these late night videos. I believe in everybody. The worst part is like no one seems to want to believe what I'm talking about. But I'm telling everybody who's here right now, is that 4 of you? Four people. They told you how to live your life, but they never told you you didn't have to live that way. You could just make your own way. You could just be your own person. Ed is the complete personification of that. He's the great protector of the Matthew that has been so amazing and stepped on over the years. Matt was a Matthew. Matt got stepped on because he said, my name is Matt, and people heard Matt. And what did they immediately associate my fucking name with? Goddamn doormat. Don't think like I didn't notice. I definitely fucking noticed. I noticed it was like a dope, disgusting, I hate myself revelation. Sorry. I'm a little drunk, but I'm still talking sober enough. Look, I even put the bottle over here. Where's the bottle? I want more. I want to get more drunk. Where's the bottle? I'll find it. Look. Yes, I'm spiraling a little bit. Yeah, I've had a heavy freaking month, couple days. Right? I came out basically being like, hey, I'm gonna look at everything in my cases tonight. And as soon as I hit 100 live viewers, it killed my stream. It told me that I don't belong here on YouTube. So I'm just here now telling it to 5 to 20 people because that's where YouTube wants me to live. Even though they're showing and making money on all of my goddamn videos. They know I'm worth it. They know I'm worth money. They just don't want to pay me for it. And yeah, now as I'm saying this, what do I have? I have no one in the fucking stream. It says two people. That's the one person that cares enough to show up every month. By the way, whoever you are, I 100% get it. Oh, and here's me showing you stuff, and then it's like restarting the stream for me. So I can't see local or regular updates on the chats. And YouTube is going way more than that to try and stop me. I've made sure everything is perfect on my end. I've made, like, my entire Wi-Fi setup is built out of perfection for this moment right now. It might not last for another 6 months, but or 12 or 14. No, I get it. Oh, there's still no one here because I'm just complaining now. Fuck. You know, I get it. It's cool. Look, hey, I'm gone, y'all. I get it. No one really wants to hear me talk about. So no one wants to talk back to me. No one ever wants to chat. Tools Big Josh he knows he's here because he knows I'm doing something amazing, and he doesn't quite get it. He doesn't get it. He's like Pops. But goddamn it if I don't revere him a little bit for that. So, look, I'm just shutting this down. I'm not even looking. Okay, so, look, folks. Shut this down here. Cheers. Last cheers of the night. To the people who don't follow the channel, I get it. None of this makes sense. But you go look at the channel, my sadness and my upsetness is a real thing. It's okay though. But like I said, I'm not gonna cry. No, I'm cool. Just like and subscribe to the channel, y'all. By the way, my favorite Tough Built product is this stupid friggin' air gun thing. It holds everything other than an air gun for me. So if that was the last tool that made my life right, I'm telling you, I want to find the one that makes yours. I'll catch up with everybody later. I'm telling you right now, there's no world where you guys don't fucking drive me hard. None of y'all are unimportant, and you need to email me. I know I shouldn't say I love you all, but I love you all because I believe in people. I believe in people innately. I think that people can change the fucking world, but no one's listening to how. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for loving me. See Pop Burgers. And the weird Ward Rackley shit earlier. Ward is working on Bob's Burgers. Ward Rackley is a legend in King of the Hill. So go look that up, y'all. I'll catch up with you later.